Alright, enjoy Lurk, Keith. Thank you for showing up. Never nothing to ya. I spent my high school career head on enough to agree, so I can watch all my heroes sell a car on TV. Just go. Whatever you want to. I'd run away. I'm live, I'm live, I'm live. Hello! Hello, Void. Hello, Ollie. How are y'all doing today? Oh my god, guys. Not only Ollie. Oh my god. Right back at you. With the slash batonic, obviously. I just stopped by to say hello before I dip. Fair enough, Void. You've been on a stream for quite a bit. I hope you had a good time playing Stardew. Ultir? Why Ultir sad face? Eric's? I'm gonna watch Forge and Fire for a bit, have a good stream, I might be back. Alright, have fun, Void! I have COVID? No! Eric, I'm so sorry. Oh, dude, COVID sucks. Take good care of yourself, okay? Wait, what? What's this? Wait. What's this? What? Wait. What? What? Wait, hold on. Wait, what? Oh no, that was at noon today. Okay, we're gonna be simply watching that episode, lol. Don't worry about it, guys. I didn't lose my taste or smell to my knowledge, but I have really huge coughing fits pretty often. Yeah, it sucks, dude. No! Eric, did you just find out? Oh, shoot. Oh no, Eric, I'm so sorry. Yeah, dude, it sucks, man. Aw, dude. Like, take good care of yourself. Drink lots of liquids, like good liquids, like mostly water. Tea is okay. You know? Keep yourself hydrated. Like, you really want to keep yourself hydrated if you're having a fever. Um, make sure you're eating, even if you eat like it's good to like eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, even if you eat smaller portions if you feel sick, but it's good to like eat, you know? I'm Eric saying he'll do push-ups. Eric's please. Eric's please. You know, get a lot of rest too. Dude, the like oh dude, the exhaustion hit me so hard with um COVID. Yeah, I didn't lose my sense of taste or smell either, but things started definitely tasted weird. It's a very, very bad world. Uh-oh. Guys, I'm so excited for Ghost Files. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I was like gonna do it on Wednesday because they had a debrief come out on Wednesday, but I was like, no. If you wait until Friday, you can watch a debrief and the new episode at the same time. So that's what we're doing. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I also had like such a cool idea the other day, and I'm gonna wait until like I get like more of it done, but I've been working on it. You guys should definitely look forward to like a cool stream like in the future, like soon, TM, you know? Like a Dream SMP soon, TM, if you guys get what I mean by that. Okay, so today we dress Bagel up as a cat, and one of the popular girls thought it would be funny to take the ears and run, so I chased her and her friends tripped me and I skinned my oh, ouch. Eric's you okay? Speaking of elbows, my elbow feels fine. Heh. So that's good. Also, it's a long weekend, so like I still have 3 days left of weekend. Aw, which is nice. Because I have stuff to do. After stream today, like, usually I stay in a. If I'm in a call with people and I, like, stream beforehand, I usually stay in the call with those people and, like, talk until, like, 1 a.m. Today I simply can't do that. I have stuff to do. Ah. So if Eric looks at your arm, looks down. Oh, yeah, guys, I'm gonna send my way to the nurse's office, actually. Oh. Yeah, did you get cleaned up and everything? One more song, guys, and then Ghost Files time. Oh my god. During a school event, someone tackled my homeroom teacher, so she took it out on us. Oh. Are we doing the debrief stuff first or after? First. Yeah, we're looking at the debrief first because it chronological order, you know? She was in such a good mood until then. Oh. Oh, I love this song. Oh my god. Da, 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 da. My throat hurts. Yeah, kind of what happens with COVID. You know, go get some like herbal tea or something. Like honey, specifically, in the herbal tea will help with sore throat. Or cough drops, I guess, but tea's better because then you're also getting the liquid. Burn on hunger like these insects divide on me. Snapchat is blowing up. I didn't want to tell anyone singularly, so I just posted on my story and dipped, and now everyone's messaging me. Uh oh. Uh oh. Ignore them, lol. We lay here for years or for hours. So long we lay on the flowers. Voices we were, two corpses we are. They find us in a week when the weather gets warm. Other insects have made their claim. I've been home with you. I'd be home with you. The bagel and two other friends are gonna get tested because I spent all day with them and kiss the other one, so platonic on the cheek, of course. Yeah, definitely. The I'm dying subject gets up. Everybody ignores for a day or I love bitchy. The thing is, it's gonna take a little bit more than 2 or 3 days. This song is so cool. It's just about something so cool. Like a week? Yeah, it's gonna be about a week. Like, not only is it gonna you're gonna feel sick for a week, like you're gonna continue testing positive for like at least 2. It's gonna suck, dude. I'm so sorry. Lay here for years or for hours, and in my hand, a little end of light. So young we'd become the flowers. Oh, about it. They find us in a week when the house of fear. COVID, what? Kara, can I go watch another friend's stream? Of course you can. Do whatever you like, Ollie. You don't have to ask my permission. I'm here to entertain, you know? I'm not like an appointment you have to keep. Have fun at the other person's stream. Tell them I said hi. No fear. They find us in a week when the brothers get loud. After the insects have made their claim, after the boxes have known our taste, after the raven let it say, I'd be home with you, 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 I'd be home with you. Ba 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 da. We'd have Bagel's light blonde hair with hair dye that will. I can throw it on. It looks like a blueberry. Uh-oh. Did they want to have blue hair? Ba ba. Alright, I don't know what song I'm gonna play next. Ah, that's good. Hello! How's everyone doing? I'm wearing my Grifter's Bone shirt, which is from the Magnus Archives. It's a band in the Magnus Archives. Because it's spooky day. We're doing spooky things. We're watching Ghost Files. Dream Stan? What do you mean? There's nothing dream related. It's simply from the Magnus Archives. What are you talking about? It's kind of like a, oh yeah, you already demoted? But I need to get a haircut. I was supposed to go to the hairdresser today to make an appointment, and then I totally forgot. I might just cut it myself. Like, if I go into the hairdresser, I'm gonna get my hair dyed, and then it's gonna be no more sunset hair. It's gonna be a different hair color. I don't know what hair color I want to do. We dyed mine too, but I have dark, so you can't see it. That's fair. Yeah, I have to, like... Yeah, I have to go, and... don't cut it. I don't want to see bowl cut old tier. What do you mean? You've seen my hair cut multiple times, Eric's. Simply tell them not to dye it, then my hair will simply be brown, and I do not want that. I like my hair being dyed. It's just that, like, it's hard to do this, because this is not that, like, natural. I think I'm either going to dye my hair blue, because I haven't done blue in a while, or I'm gonna dye it red again, but with, like, black in it. Then don't say you don't want... What? Eric's, listen to what I'm saying. Eric's, listen to what I'm saying. I said I want to get my hair cut and dyed, but that means that this... Like, if I'm gonna get my hair cut, I need to also get it dyed at the same time, because otherwise there's no point. I don't want my hair to be brown. But I really do like this, like how it's like kind of purplish pink to blonde, but they didn't dye it this way. It like this came about because of like how the dye worked and everything like that. Like this is not what was intentional. So I can't just go up to them and be like, do this. They can't. You look like my 40-year-old teacher? In what way? I simply don't look old. Go get water, Eric's. Okay. We're gonna unmute in the Discord and hopefully people join, you know? You look old? I don't. I know that for a fact, because every time that I tell people my age, they're like, you're 25? I thought you were, like, 17. The highest age I've ever gotten, someone guessing my age, was 19. And the only reason they guessed 19 is because they knew I was older than my friend. And that's it. I thought you were 16 at first? I know, Eric. This is what I mean. I simply, like, you are simply lying right now. No one ever thinks I'm old. It's a lie. Okay, I'm going to preemptively stream the debrief into the Discord so that if anyone joins, they can watch. We're gonna turn off the music. Music is off. Alright. Alright, we turn on the sounds. We go to C. There we go. Oh, it's a little big. There we go. 9 out of 10 of the cult here thinks you're old. No, they say that I'm old because, oh my god, my camera's messed up. They say that I'm old because they know I'm 25. They don't like think I look old. And 25 is not old. You guys are just all children. I'm so sorry. You're 50? I'm simply not. But if I was, I would. If I looked like this at 50, I simply win. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if I looked like this at 50 years old? Like baller. I'm simply not a child. You simply are. I'm so sorry to break this to you. You are, in fact, a child. Like, proof? Eric, aren't you, like, still in high school? Do you not claim, you know? You know? No, what do you mean? Haha. Okay, sure. I simply, you know, fine. Alright, so we're first gonna watch the debrief from the episode we watched last week. So this is the debrief of Alcatraz. It's 30 minutes long. And then we're gonna watch their new episode. I didn't read the title, I just know there's a new episode and it's about an hour. So I don't actually know what it's about. I think there's a special guest in it, though. So that's pretty fun. So yeah, let's watch this debrief. Grab a snack, everyone! Files debrief! Did you notice that we- wait, hold on. The subtitle had lore. Did you notice we bought a new table and some chairs for this? We got it approved by the higher-ups. That's awesome. I tagged my English teacher at the event because she attacked my friend. Joking, we all like collarbones for each other. That's fun. That's kind of fun. That thing. They had a new table and chairs for this, guys. They got it approved by the higher-ups. My notice is stained black. Uh-oh. Scentbird? Like, get that bag, King, but I don't... They ship to Canada. Excellent. Get that bag, King, but, you know, I'm not getting paid for that. That's like a total quote from, like, Sneak Snag every time he watches, like, crime stuff, where he's just like, get that bag, King, but I don't get paid. Skip, 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 skip. Uh-oh. It's gonna be an all-stream thing or most-stream thing. Us watching Ghost Files? Yes. It's gonna be probably, like, the whole stream, because this one is, like, half an hour, and then the other episode's an hour, so it's probably gonna be the whole thing, yes. That's actually kind of cool. Why did you choose to be Canadian? Because Canadian is awesome? What do you mean? Free healthcare? Beautiful. Beautiful. Like, nature? Are you streaming tomorrow? Most likely. Yeah, like, most likely, probably MC. Ghost Files is not Eric's thing. No, that's totally fair. Yeah, most likely, if not, I'm probably gonna be on Cakebird's stream tomorrow. They stream on YouTube. So, you know, I'll probably be there. And I might be on someone else's stream, if I don't stream myself. Yeah. That's all good. If Ghost Files is not your thing, that's totally fine, because Ghost Files, you know, it's spooky. It's spooky stuff, so. YouTube Bog, y'all got a time? I think 3? I think that's when they stream, like 3 PST. But, if you subscribe to them on YouTube, you'll get a notification, so. Also do my regular popping in as insult you and do ass things. Okay, fair enough, fine. Oh. If I was it last time, so most likely 3. Yeah. Yeah. So it will most likely be around that time. I think Cakebird tried to be, like, pretty consistent about it. I did not eat that cake mix, by the way. Good, Eric's, because oh boy. Oh, they're about to show some evidence. Oh. I mean, it kind of sounds like I died. Guys, I want these mugs that say Watcher on them. I just want a mug that says Watcher on them. Do they sell that at the merch store? Yo? I can't hear them? You guys haven't been able to hear them? You guys haven't been able to hear them? What? Bruh. Why has no one said anything? Bruh. Do I start this? I guess I can start it from when they started talking, because it's not that long ago.
For sponsoring this video. Now?
Alcatraz, holy Jesus Christ!
That's right.
This is
all right. Well,
we had dreamed of going to Alcatraz for a very long time.
No, I
here
mean,
we are.
Honestly, it didn't hit me until I was editing.
I was oddly only playing the others.
Yeah.
I was looking at the episode, and for whatever reason, I was just stuck in that one part where you were talking about this is an amazing.
I can't believe it.
To be
Visa.
And obviously, when you're there, you're
Whatever.
filming the episode. I'm scared. I don't want to be there because I'm scared. But
it's only been
like
like 2 minutes.
And looking at it in the editing bay, I just couldn't help but think, wow, this really is
editing bay. I wish I had an editing bay.
We're on Alcatraz Island right now.
I mean, more or less alone, outside of a couple guides who were there to make sure that
They were there to
didn't,
make sure that we didn't set the island on fire.
Yeah, we had to charter a tiny little boat to go there after hours, after the last tourists came back to the mainland.
That's right.
It felt like going on a real little adventure.
And now, a debrief
That's kind
of
of
our
fun, actually.
investigation of Alcatraz, starting with the evidence.
Evidence.
What do we got this week for Goose?
Oh, we got a lot. Look, we didn't have nearly as much as we did in Waverly. That's just the nature of the beast.
Yeah.
Every haunted house is like a living
It's true.
thing.
The Waverly
You
one
don't
was
know if
quite
it's gonna be
funny.
active.
It's a bit of a toss-up, right? Because
Where?
opportunity of a
Where
lifetime
like the
to go to
humming started,
Alcatraz.
like that was
At the
funny.
same time, Alcatraz pretty locked down. It's a prison, but also, you know, you're not going to get as many people investigating it willy-nilly like you get at a lot of other locations.
That's
So
true. Like you can't
we
just
may
like
have
show
not
up at
received as
Alcatraz.
much, viewer evidence, but we still took the opportunity and went to check it out.
I think the next time you do the quotes when you say evidence,
What are you going to do? Bite my fingers off?
I'm
Uh-oh.
gonna bite your fingers off. Yeah. How
love
did you
to
know
see
that?
that.
How did
I'd
you know
love
that?
to
I'm gonna
see
bite
that.
them off like a fucking
Like the
like a carrot.
It's actually as easy as a carrot.
That's right. Yeah.
What a moment.
Up first, we got a clip.
It is
from our
actually
Spirit
easy as
Box
that- as
session
eating
in
off
the
a carrot.
shower room where we maybe got a
Fun fact,
response
y'all.
from an inmate who passed away there. We asked, "What happened to you?" And pretty crazy that we got a pretty clear, in my opinion, I died. Maurice Herring, what happened to you in this
It
room?
kind of sounds like I died. Like kind of.
I died?
I do find it interesting it was Shane that said I died rather than just not talking.
Doesn't sound, like, what does it actually sound like to you? Like, do
It
your
sounds
best
like
to
radio
actually
static going honk honk.
do your best to actually understand.
honk.
Doesn't sound like Hong Kong.
I think we got Al Franken over there.
Bobo the clown.
Yeah, I don't know. That sounds
Ripping
like
off
a radio
an
I think
ear
it sounds like
as
it. We also had a
wait,
couple
and
other
ripping off an
responses
ear
during
as
that
ripping
session.
off
I already
12
saw
sheets of
people
paper.
get
Oh
pissed
yeah.
in last week's
Yeah, it doesn't
debrief,
take that
and they're
much.
like, well, if this is all he's gonna do every week, but what do you want from me?
You're a
I have
nerd,
to be
Ninjor.
here for the half of the audience that doesn't buy into this. They need me, man, and we're tired of trying to explain this shit to you people. We don't care. The burden of proof is not on us. Let us chill. I'm here to have a good time with my pal.
Yeah, he's here to challenge evidence, to be a D-bag, and to wear corduroy jackets. And he's doing all three to perfection, if you ask
Oh,
me.
Come on, buddy, get out of here. Hey, by the way, have you seen this sweet-ass shirt? Watcherstore.com.
That's right.
Heard of it?
Yeah,
you can get all your ghost gear there.
You can't get the effing jacket.
Nipple like I have.
Yep, join the Boo crew.
That's right.
Get your last name on there. Also, some great glow-in-the-dark Ghost Files shirts.
That's right.
Yo,
Gorgeous.
yo,
It's good for the
yo.
ghouls to see you when they're coming at them in a dark area.
But here's the thing, they don't have the effing jackets anymore. So if you go to like the store right now and you look for like the jacket, it's effing sold out. I put my email in so
It
that
sounded like I died. It didn't-
like you
I
can put
didn't
your
pull
email
the
in
caption out of my
to get like a
ass.
notification when
hold it out of
they're
your
gonna
mouth
get it
because
again.
I
I
guess
just
I'm
don't
an
think they're
asshole
ever
and
gonna
it's
get them
like-
again, and I am upset.
I mentioned this in the commentary for the first episode,
Like-
which you can find on patreon.com/watcher right now. But I talk in that commentary about how for this series we went...
Like,
we
I
did
don't think
go
it's gonna
into
be
it
there. If it's gonna be
thinking
there, I'm
about
buying it, like, right
how to
now,
approach this
immediately.
differently.
Because I
As
want that
someone who
jacket a
doesn't believe
lot.
what does... Sure, it would be cool to have my worldview just totally severed,
Shows?
cracked, shattered, and, you know...
Ghost Files?
break the bounds of the reality.
It's
that I
effing
know
sold out.
and realize that ghosts are real. That'd be fun. So
Yeah.
I do agree that I would love to see a ghost. I've always said that, and it's true. But I'm leaning into that more on this one.
I really
which
want
is
those
why
mugs,
when
though. They
there's
don't sell
stuff
the
that maybe
mugs.
would spook you. I'm like, hey, did you hear that? You know, hey, come on now.
We appreciate you for it.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next
move on.
piece of evidence here.
I just,
We got some
I want
evidence
this
from the
jacket
REM
so
pod
bad.
In the utility corridor, we were talking to the three gents who were killed there when they tried to
This-
escape.
Yeah, was this like a beep beep boop?
It's beeping,
I like
and it
that.
beeps in accordance to how close you are to it. So like it corresponds with the light. So if we could get someone to go all the way up to the red or the purple.
Okay, let's hear it.
That was very good, but I'm gonna need you to get all the way through that door. That's it.
Give it a good. Come on now.
I don't think it's ever gonna come back, and I'm upset. Oh, Red Pub. Red Pub.
What's that noise? Someone walking around?
Uh-oh. He always looks like a really scared cat.
Well, that is a Jumpy little pod over there, huh?
No, someone's moving around, seriously. Someone... Maybe it's something wrestling around outside. Nope.
Oh.
It's not like...
Okay, great.
Yeah, the REM pod. What do you want from the REM pod? It's not gonna say
Just
like...
little beep beep boops, yeah.
Hey,
I
they're
want
near
anything.
me!
Yeah, for
Hey,
real.
It's touching me! They're touching me!
I've seen people online say that you can say it to tell it to do a red light or a green light, but I feel like that's too demanding of the ghosts.
Yeah, I mean...
Because what does the red light mean? Temperature increase?
You're also assuming... No, that there's actual, like, there's 4 lights on it, and it goes 1, 2, 3 in terms of how close the disturbance is.
I see.
So,
But there is also a temperature thing.
There is a temperature thing that's also red.
Okay.
But that's a smaller bulb. The thing is, to me, it's just like... You're assuming that a ghost, and most of these ghosts are from an era without cell phones or anything like that.
They don't
to be like,
understand
hey, could you
anything.
make that REM pod turn to purple?
They're idiots.
If I was a ghost and some guy walked into my living room and was like, make that thing turn purple, I'd be like, who the fuck are you, dude?
Get out of here.
Yeah, I mean, we asked it to get close to that door to escape to freedom, and we got a pretty strong response on the REM pod.
I mean,
We also
he
did
is kind of
hear
right though. Like, if
some
you're just like, I want you to
about
turn
in
that
the-
to a
in the
certain
prison
color,
if
and
we
this
were
is like,
hearing
I don't know
bumps
what the
and
F
stuff
this
all
is,
night,
dude.
but it's
How
good
would I
actually
do
hear
that?
some of the noises in
We
this
did hear
particular
some.
moment.
Yeah, we did hear some shuffling.
We heard some
in
shuffle.
the
There was a shuffler somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Shuffling.
So I don't know. Next clip we got is this strange whisper on Broadway. Let's hear this very spooky little clip.
Oh. Oh yeah, it's like an imp growling or something. It's
I honestly don't know how you
like, it
explain
doesn't
this.
sound like, yeah, it just sounds like something
Broadway's
screaming,
very
and it's
active,
awful.
Lots of cells. What's odd is, I think, according to the history, I don't believe there were any female prisoners in that. I don't think there were female prisoners at this prison, let alone
There had
in
to be
in that ward.
there had to be some ladies around at some point, right?
No,
Staff.
there wasn't.
A conjugal visit,
Sure.
but I don't think they do those in the cell. But that would explain the yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
I.
That's possible. Yeah, you're right. Good theory.
Holy shit!
That's
dude.
what people tune in for. Your theories.
They do. If I was a ghost, I would exclusively quote Austin Powers to give the most amazing EVPs.
This is why people.
I.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Ray, hello! It has been ages. I'm doing awesome. We're watching
Why did he
Ghost
sound
Files.
Australian?
This is
Why
like the
don't we move
debrief
on?
of the previous episode, so it's not really as
That's right.
spooky.
The
It's
next
them
piece of
like
evidence
going
is
over
the
like
scream in the
evidence
hospital
stuff.
where this
But how are you
happened.
doing?
Solo. Let's see the clip. Here.
What was that? I heard a little scream.
Oh, there was a
A
scream.
little scream.
Yeah.
I like to imagine it's just a really little person, like a
I.
Tom Thumb.
Like a little ghost. Like
Yeah,
a little.
and he was sitting on your shoulder going.
I.
What do you think it was?
I think it was birds.
Yeah, you look.
There's so many birds
There was a lot of birds in that island. I might give this one to you. That might be birds.
There's some freaky ass birds.
And they were fucking huge. They were Shane-sized birds.
They were so scary. They looked like Mothmen. I remember when you were
I-
doing your solo investigate. You probably saw them when I was.
I
doing
did.
mine, too.
They were in a tree
Yeah,
and it was
they were
freaky.
So freaky looking. I was barely paying attention to my interview.
You could tell.
Because yeah, that's not a shock. I was thinking about those birds the whole time.
Yeah, look. When you're in the heat of the
Did they get
moment,
video of the birds?
idea
'Cause I
that,
kinda
like,
wanna see
in
the birds
hospital
now.
Ward, I'm gonna be able to hear birds outside. Doesn't really penetrate your mind because I was in that kind of like ceramic dungeon of a shower room.
Yeah.
So like the idea that like, oh, clearly this is a noise from the outside. You don't think about the outside.
Guys are doing all right. Just been trying to earn more hours / money at work. Just applied for a second job waiting to hear back. Ooh, I hope for the best for you. Hopefully.
Run towards the
Yeah,
noise.
that's hard right
I did
now.
not
There's a lot of
want to.
places that are
But it's
demanding
goddamn
more and more
noise.
people and paying less and less. You know?
You're doing great
Ugh.
so far. This series.
And you're doing the best you can.
Thank you.
Hopefully you hear back soon.
Okay, that does it for evidence. Moving on to our next section.
Ryan,
Behind the
why is your
screens.
feet
That was
on the
very
table?
sing-songy.
Thank you.
You should stop that.
I.
This is a
What
segment
a
on
name
the
I
show
was not
called
expecting.
Behind the
Yeah, I know it's been a
This is a
while.
segment on this show where we will be taking a little behind-the-scenes look, a peek behind the curtain, if you
Ooh,
will,
a peek
at how
behind
we
the
make Ghost
curtain.
Files. And this week,
Ooh.
what are we doing to do that, Shane?
Well,
How
this
we
week,
peeking?
this is a segment on the show where we're going to be talking to our dear friend and director
Yo.
of the show, Mr. Mark Benedict Antonio Celestino.
What a name.
Come on out here, Mark.
Oh yeah.
What a name!
Hard in the Red Sea for you.
Yeah, I don't have a seat because you guys took all the budget for these really nice.
Hey, look, man, you're
really nice. This is real leather. Oh.
You sure there was just leather on that?
Yeah, get a whiff of this, baby. Go on.
Okay.
Yeah, it smells
This is normally when I would tell them
Jesus
to like
Christ,
just
what's going
stop,
on?
but they won't. And
That's good.
So yeah.
Shane hasn't been the same since he hung out with Quentin Tarantino.
Show me your feet.
What is happening? I'm the director right now.
Great to see you. I always see you guys all the time.
You do, but never.
Beginning so right, been at my current
Never
over
in
10
this
years.
way.
It's been promoted to supervisor and still getting the same amount.
It's strange.
Dude, ask for a
Might
raise.
remember you from,
Oh my god, you've been at
from
that place for
Busted
10
Unsolved,
years?
69
Ask for a
episodes,
raise.
or whatever that episode was called.
It was not called the
Like,
60
ask for a
billion,
raise and threaten leaving.
70
Real.
That's what it was.
episode
Oh, yeah.
retrospective.
I was playing
69
a saxophone.
Palooza was a different event, and that was off camera.
You
What?
Were,
I just came back to them saying the
I mean,
69
you've been here
Palooza was a different
on
event.
pretty much all of our ghost hunting
That's right.
adventures.
Majority of it, yeah.
Yeah.
For a couple of years. Been a while.
More than a couple of years, Mark.
More than a couple of years, yeah.
And now we're back at it.
Let's talk about this episode.
Okay.
Your
Alcatraz.
favorite episode of the season?
Yes, this is my least favorite of
It's
the
your
whole
least-
season.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Well-
Well, it's my least favorite, but it's also, but at the same time, it's my favorite one in terms of the graphics.
Graphics are great.
Just
Mark does
Been
the
asked for a
graphics,
raise and
too.
have threatened to leave, but that doesn't seem to shake them.
He does.
So-
Leave.
He does the graphics in terms of like the little bleeps and bloops map breakout. Pretty sweet.
the layout.
Like-
it's pretty fun.
And those look beautiful.
They do look beautiful.
Like, for real, like, talk to, like, it also depends, like, if you're, the work that you have, if it has, like, some type of union or anything like that, talk to them,
Not
too.
much, really.
Because that's ridiculous that you've been promoted and did get a raise.
For Ghost Files debrief.
Why is it
About
on?
that. Oh, I got a Twitter note.
Mark.
Yeah.
Mark. Mark.
Mark?
Mark.
Yeah.
Mark. Look
Yeah.
at look at me now.
Over there.
Okay.
Now look at
Don't look at me.
now look at me.
There you go. Take-
Hey Mark.
I would do it 2 weeks and hand and signed
how
all.
is your
Yeah.
role different on this show than it was in Unsolved?
Well, now, like, Unsolved, I remember I would just come in.
They didn't say BuzzFeed Unsolved. They just said Unsolved. Interesting.
literally just come up and I'm like, all right, I'm following these guys.
Not just plucking our
yeah,
belly
no-
buttons.
Yeah, look at the laws in your area, like,
Now
for real.
it's,
Like,
you
10
I'm more
years?
invested in the stories,
Dude, like,
locations,
get that raise.
Like, I really want to see an evidence. And I
Oh,
know
if I just
actually,
recently
I feel like a lot of
bought
the
shares with the
questions-
company, want to see how that turns out as my partner and I are trying to move in together. No, that's fair. Like, if you can't leave, which is totally fair, like, honestly, like, talk to whoever your person, like, your supervisor is and everything like that, and, like, keep bugging them about it, like, consistently, all the time. And be like, I've been working here for this long, this is my work ethic, and, like, or what you do is you stop working as hard. So, like, whatever you do, if you're, like, a high performer, and just, you're getting paid an hourly wage, I'm assuming, just don't work as hard. Work as much as you're getting paid for. Kind of like the way to do it, you know? And they're either going to pay you more, or they're gonna ask you what's going on, and you're gonna tell them, I'm working, you know? Not what you want to be paid? Yeah, pretty much. Like, working what you want to be paid works in a company that when you go up the ranks, you get paid more, and, like, there is, like, a ladder to climb, like, a very defined, easy to access ladder to climb. But, like, in a job where, like, that doesn't exist, but I understand, like, the fear of doing that, and, like, the fear of, like, being let off, or the fact that you have to pay bills and everything like that. Like, I get it, but, like, that seems extremely unfair. I would check if, like, there's, like, some type of union, if there's, like, someone you could talk to. Like, if you could talk to your boss's boss, like, that's also, like, an option, because, like, dang,
You
man.
would be asking if I'm a Shaniac or Bugara.
That's right.
Neither, because I don't want to be called that. But
I
I don't believe in ghosts. But I would love for them to be real because it'll make the world
So he's a
much
Shaniac.
more interesting.
That's
place.
where I'm at, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where he claims that's,
Hey, my
that's
boss's
his
boss's
tagline
boss's
that he
member. Oh
says.
boy.
Technically,
I think that's legal jargon that he ironed out with his lawyer.
Yeah, I want to know. Alcatraz is an interesting.
Before I got
paradox
this supervisor,
because
I was
obviously
asking
it's this,
for
like,
it for 6
incredible
years, but yeah, I'll see if it's in
landmark,
if I'm in the union.
famous
Yeah,
place.
no, definitely. Like, look, and then
Nuts-
talk to
nuts
the
to be
union
there
and get
alone.
the union to advocate for you.
But also, all the lights were on.
Because dang man, that sounds like the worst situation. You work at a company for 10 years and they're
So
not
they didn't
paying
let
you
us-
enough. Like,
some of the lights are left on
that's not
for
right.
safety because it's a national park and we can't turn them off.
That's
So
true.
maybe that's why it's not as active as.
Ghosts don't like light bulbs.
Why is that?
Yeah.
they don't like
The thing
lights,
is,
clearly.
you know, as a director, too, just to get a little bit more granular. With
It has to be illegal. It's not illegal. It's just
So
like
here's where we were before.
it's not really legal, especially if you live in America, because America has weird, wages laws. Like for instance, would say you're like a waitress. They only have they don't have to pay you minimum wage if they can prove that you make up the minimum wage in tips. So there's a lot of waitresses and waiters that make like $2 an hour, but they make it up in tips. Which is illegal in Canada. You can't do that. You have to pay minimum wage. It doesn't matter if they're getting tips or not. But like what I'm saying with a union advocates for the employee, not the company. So even if like it's not technically illegal, they will like step in and be like, "Hey, this is what should be deserved." And they will like force the company to do that basically.
Yeah.
We're trying to get
There we go.
Okay.
Okay. So what's the question?
Sorry, I just.
What is the question?
Well, actually, it's not more of a question. It's more like a.
That's only if you're like in a
demonstrative
union.
statement. I would say that like when it comes to this show, I have a mishmash of what I wanted the show to be. There's like a vision, if you will.
Yeah.
And you're the person.
You have
who
paperwork of your
actually
promotion,
was
like
executing
documentation.
That.
Ooh, that would
and
also be a
making
good thing to
it
have.
better, I would say. Is that a fair description of?
Yeah. I mean, that's what the whole team does is help you create the show be better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you're
They
like,
take your ideas and they make them good.
They make them
Exactly.
good.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The most successful recycling program that you could possibly.
That kind of sounds like like our production group.
Like a slice of bread or something.
That's what you.
Dragon and I come up with ideas and you guys make them good. Yo! Ooh, thank you guys so much for the raid. It's Mochi Eva, hello, how are you doing? Tori, hello! We're going to give a shout out. Sorry, I have dyslexia, so it's hard for me to say names sometimes. Unrecognized command? What? Oh, I'm dumb. Hold on. How was your stream? How are you guys doing? There we go. Stardew Valley! Nice! Nice! Fortunately, but it says I am a supervisor. Ah, okay. We're watching... I'm so sorry, Eric. Put some ice on it, man. Or no, you scraped it. So, like, you know, just... Not a lot you can do. Hi, guys. Hi, thank you guys so much for the raid. So, we're watching Ghost Files. If you guys don't know much about Ghost Files is a ghost hunting show on YouTube. It's new-ish. It's done by the same people who did BuzzFeed Unsolved. And we're watching the debrief from the last episode. And then we're gonna watch the new episode that came out today. We're almost done this debrief. We have maybe 10 minutes left. Yeah. Hope you had fun with your stream. Tell me about it. Tell me what happened. And thank you so much for the raid again. Please play. There we go. It's shiny. Run it underwater, dude. Make sure it doesn't get infected, you know? Jesus. That's in the name, but is the company work for Big Corp?
Anything during filming that Shane and
Ooh?
Ryan didn't? Like, have you ever had to point out evidence to them?
I
Oh.
but it's on Unsolved.
Are you streaming after Cake Stream?
Eye.
Potentially. I'm not
As
sure.
filming
It really
the corner of
depends.
My eye, I see the door slowly moving, And you guys were saying something that I didn't want to say anything over your lines, just in case we need it for the edit. But I'm pointing at the door, and it's like slowly.
Somebody's really well. No, it's a supermarket chain.
That was gross. That whole place was gross.
There was a dead bird in the middle of us.
There's dead bird. The's more dead birds later this season.
There's more. Actually, there's some pretty good Mark content in the next episode that I think you guys are gonna really like.
Ooh, Mark content in the next episode. Let's go.
I really liked Mark.
Oh yeah. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun.
In my face. I bring you on the show and you repay me.
Dude, they're like.
Here's one from Skitsy Love.
That's disgusting.
Mark, you're an icon, all caps.
Oh, thank you.
Is that the question?
No. What's it like filming for Ghost Files? Are you scared
Oh.
of ghosts? Or are you just there for a good time? And then finally, and do you have a favorite location you've filmed on? That was the question that really jumped out to me.
First, am I scared of ghosts? No, because I'm kind of on your boat.
Sure.
I don't.
I've been here since December 27th,
Don't get me wrong,
2021.
it's
Wow.
sometimes.
Oh, dude, it's almost been a year.
Yikes.
Yikes.
What's it like?
A lot of people have almost been here for a year. Like, I'm getting, like, year subscriptions, like,
Yeah.
this month, like, on the
Favorite
17th,
location.
which is crazy to me.
Location, huh.
Then I would look for the
That's a
corporate
tough
information
one.
to see if the
That's a tough
company
one.
has guidelines
Oh,
for the roles and pay. Yeah, for sure. Like,
Mainly
real, do
because
that.
of how good the episode is.
Yeah, 1 year, 5 months. Yeah, that makes
Just-
sense.
Yeah.
Just
Why is that a
look of it
cheater?
In terms of the show, like
That's
don't
when I
want
started
to-
streaming.
Next week, by the way.
But
that episode.
yes, but it's my favorite.
That one is really good.
This is a really
Oh,
good
the lights just
granular
flickered
question.
on
This
the
next-
screen.
This next question is
That was weird.
Is something that's going to really kind of get into the weeds when it comes to your job because people don't actually know.
Yeah, right,
I feel
that's like-
that you are also the show's cinematographer.
Why didn't we do a big
Director
thing
and
for Keith's year?
graphics guy.
What do you mean?
Cinestino, they call him, or Cinemark.
Yeah, Cinemark. I prefer Cinemark.
I mean, it's my
But here's a
stream. Why
question
would we?
to that degree.
Why?
This comes from Jess at @warpspeed_chic.
Oh.
Question for Mark. Really into how cinematic Ghost
That's simply
Files
not
works. What
the
sorts
name.
of planning / process
But nice try.
go into figuring out what shots you need to get as part of the B-roll / main footage in order to fill
There
out
you
the
go.
video and create the immersive feel
That's
of
a
the
nice
show?
question. I appreciate
Ooh.
that. Someone working on behind the camera. We do a lot of B-roll before we shoot, if we can. Technically, Lizzie and I are the first ones to step in these
Who's Lizzie?
places. She's over there.
Well, I know that, but I'm trying to get you to tell the audience who Lizzie is.
Oh.
Ryan Sundown.
Lizzie's our producer.
Lizzie, is that my daughter?
Lizzie's our producer. And as far as the, as far as like how we develop the look of the show, I feel like it's just over the years of experience, ghost hunting.
Yeah, I've been
And, like,
submitting
even the set,
employment
for
long
example,
contract alongside trying to
there's
do
a
it.
green
Where, yeah,
cast
and
on
like,
this,
yeah.
that we just
This is not a
leaned
set,
in on
Mark.
it.
It's not a set.
There's a green cast on this machine.
That's
Yes,
right.
And,
That's right.
and we
It's
just
a
leaned
real
on it.
machine
We
that
just
definitely
kinda,
does
like,
things other than
lean on the
glow.
natural
Definitely
things.
real. Real,
same
not
time,
clickbait.
The look of the show is just
Definitely
trying to
real.
present it as
Why would they do
real and
anything for me
authentic as
being
possible.
here for a year? Like I get like subscriptions for a year. Like when honestly, I need to find something to do for people who subscribe for a year. Like I need to have something like how Philza has like the golden apple that he eats like in Minecraft. Like I need to do something like that, but I don't know what.
Juice it again, so.
But following for a year, like that's like I appreciate that so much. But you kind of just have to click the button and you never have to do anything again, you know?
Without us walking around being like, oh, look at me over here. Oh, look at me, Mark.
I know because I was at my
when they go
grandma's
in,
and I was bored at
like,
school.
They really
with Minecraft
haven't
with
seen
the-
the place, so it's
You told me this
natural
before, and
reaction,
that's a cool
and we
story,
want it to be
honestly,
as
Eric's.
authentic as possible. I don't even have lights on me, and I know part of the question sometimes I've seen where it's like, how do I keep
So I
the
very
camera
much don't
steady?
want to be observed. Fair enough, Keith.
Sometimes I don't. I laugh behind the camera, and I just try to be quiet and be steady as possible.
Can you blame him?
And just
I
exhaustion.
told you I was at my grandma's though. Oh, that's fair.
We shoot till like
We shoot till the
3,
wee
4.
hours of the morning.
Yeah.
The thing too is, this guy really is an artist with that camera in terms of using natural
Yes.
light. You're out there.
Oh, thank you.
You're out there painting. I've never seen someone use the lack of light so artfully.
That's very true. Actually, for this series, if you recall on Unsolved,
It's kind of funny how they took their whole crew with them.
Make, like these thumbnails on YouTube for for the episodes. When I do puppet history, I spend a lot of time on those thumbnails. And then when we were stewing on what to do for the thumbnails for this series, we were like, oh, what are we gonna do with some Photoshop shit? And then we were like, why don't we just pick one of the many, many, many beautiful compositions from Mark throughout the episodes.
It does take an instinct when you're shooting unscripted to kind of figure
The
out.
only
like,
pro to
all right,
covert
what
is I'm allowed to
do
stay
I
up
need to put
all
in the
night if I
frame so
want
that it
to.
tells the story?
That's
Because
fair,
of-
but you shouldn't though, because sleep, man. Like, you need the sleep if
powering
you're
through
sick,
the
you know?
I was, you know what? I was
Lol Yoinks crew from the Buzz. They did, they really did. They took their whole crew with them. They were just like, hey, you guys want to work for us instead of BuzzFeed? And they were like, absolutely. And they just stole the whole crew.
And then he panned over from me to the REM pod, and I was.
You lost it.
Take it
It's
over.
Chris Sob.
There's nowhere for me to be awake for
I
anyway.
think that's it.
Alright,
It's time
fair.
for you to go. Goodbye.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Oh, Mark is like, I
Finally,
want
it's
to
time for
leave.
our
Goodbye.
last section. Wow.
BuzzFeed? Uh-oh. Our last good show left. What will we ever do now? Uh-oh. Like,
Quaz, when we hear from you.
That's
the
right.
Quaz Squad.
Quaz?
That's right. Oh, when we
Quaz?
say qua, you all at home can
Get
start
your
quaing back
feet
at us
off
like,
the table, Ryan.
Anyways, let's get into our first qua.
I got one from Patreon. This is from.
And I mean, like, in normal sick days, my family says that if you sleep all day, you have to sleep at night. You still have to sleep at night.
One of my favorites.
That's right.
Yeah,
Rebirth
it's his
Island.
table.
I don't
Yeah,
know
but it's
how I
gross.
didn't
I don't want to
realize
see the
that.
bottom of his
Actually,
feet.
It's funny because when I first got on the
I don't care if
island,
it's his table.
I was scared of the place.
His
but
feet
there
are
was,
simply
like,
in the
this
camera.
feeling.
I don't want to see the bottom of his feet.
It's kind of like when you go have the feeling of deja vu. It's like, oh, I've been here before.
Yeah.
In fact, when I walked onto the island, I was instinctually walking a certain direction to a nook and cranny under a bridge that for some reason I knew existed.
Yeah.
And when I got there, I kind of had like my mind broke because I was like looking and I was like, why am I over here? And I realized it's because I was going to where usually there's an ammo crate in Call of Duty.
I remember similar to when I played
Hi.
Skyrim VR for the first time. And I was like, I was in Whiterun and I was like, I know this place.
But I mean, this is like a real place though.
I was looking at some of the beautiful
What the heck just
cinematography
happened?
from this episode, and there's a shot
Put my
of
feet
the
up in the
island
camera on my
as we're
stream just to
approaching.
annoy
It's
you. I will
gorgeous.
simply leave
But
the stream.
one of the things that blew me away is I've always thought the island was somewhat
Didn't one of you
small.
have
When
feet
you're
pics of
on
someone
it,
else?
it feels
I
huge.
don't
It
think
feels
so, Eric's, but
enormous.
that's
So it's fucking huge.
Hey, man,
It's
if-
not
if
the
the only
feet.
skill
It's
you
just
have something to
weird.
compare
Like
it
I don't
against
want
is
to. Like I don't want to
ocean.
see the bottom of
Yeah,
your
it's gonna look
shoes.
small.
Like
yeah.
Yeah, then you get on and you're like, whoa, ocean big.
Hey,
Like,
heads
no.
up, the ocean is the biggest thing on Earth.
It kinda
Another one
is.
From Patreon. There are
the
patrons.
code came
let's
in.
go
I
to,
haven't looked at the
another one
result
from
yet.
Patreon
Uh oh.
corner.
Uh oh.
Oh, this is
Uh
good. This comes from Danielle Bergman. How sensitive is the REM pod? Can insects or dust set it off? P.S. The Estes Spirit Box sessions are my new favorite thing. Funniest bit. And I would love to see an Alcatraz sing guest appearance.
oh. No wait, that was me.
And I would love to see an Alcatraz sing guest appearance if Puppet History ever does anything involving Alcatraz.
You know, when they came in
LOL.
tomorrow morning. Oh. Oh, do they
so
not
it's
have rapid
not a bit.
tests?
Little sing puppet.
We appreciate your support. Thank you, Danielle.
Daniel.
We appreciate it. It's not the Estes method is not a bit.
No, it's very scientific.
Yeah.
Hi.
I just sounded like Shane. It is scientific. What the fuck? You know. The thing is,
They just switched personalities for a second there. That was
I
weird.
can't even tell anymore. What day is it?
American healthcare
What was your
TM.
question?
You can
Was
get
about-
rapid tests in America.
Dust.
Oh yeah, so the REM
You could
pod
get
actually
them
has
there
sensitivity
before
settings.
Canada.
It's like I believe there's 4 different.
We do
settings
have
you
no
can
clue
have.
why he didn't
Does
choose
it got
rapid
bug
tests.
detection?
Okay, fair enough.
No bugs. Bugs can't.
I don't
set
even
it
know
off.
how you would get
Are
it
you
otherwise.
sure?
Like, you
Sure.
can't go to
We
a
gotta
clinic
test
here
this.
and
Can we test
But-
this at some point?
Get
this
it.
week? Can we
Like,
get
maybe
some
if it was a
worms?
You
really
can't.
really fucking chunky bug.
What if
me,
a
I
big
use
worm
rapid tests.
fell on it?
Exactly.
Yeah. If a big worm, why would a worm fall on it?
Why wouldn't it?
The sensitivity setting basically extends the range of the pod,
Yeah.
the circle. And so I haven't seen a bug set it off. I do know that if you put a cell
Think
phone
urgent care
near it,
has
anything
tests?
that has.
It seems so
you know,
weird
emits
though. Like you would go in
minor
there
radio
where a bunch of
waves
people
will
are
set it off,
waiting
so, like, that's
for
why we try
whatever
to
they
put
need,
the
and you're like, I would like a
But yeah,
COVID
whenever I
test,
put the REM
please.
pod down, I
Like you're putting
reset
everyone
it,
at risk.
Put it at REMs. There's like a thing where you could zero it out so it goes to base level, and then you just let it sit for a second so it could acclimate to the environment so you don't get false readings, and then you conduct your investigation.
I'll grab a qua from YouTube. Bowl of oatmeal. Says, will Shane go a full episode without trying to start a fight with the ghosts?
No.
Do I do that all the time?
You do try and you do a cost.
No, it's really
every
just they come to your
ghost
car
that
and
we
then do it.
encounter.
Yeah, I knew that. They
tried,
used to do
a
that
variety
here,
of-
but
of
then rapid
methods.
tests
I swear
existed
you
and they
are.
stopped doing it. There was no point in having the nurses be there
I tried a
when the
variety
nurses
of
could be
methods.
used somewhere
Sometimes I'm
else
respectful, sometimes you gotta,
when there's
you know,
rapid
key it
tests.
up a little bit and get
Especially
feisty
since they're
with
like
them.
genuinely
You
trying to
insult
get
them,
rid
you
of them because I
respect
think
them,
they're all
you
expiring
don't
like
get
in like a few months,
I'm
and so
very
they're
thorough,
giving them away,
you know?
like literally giving them
Will
away.
there be an episode where you don't do that?
I honestly don't. I don't remember.
There was a brief moment in Unsolved where it was the season of respecting ghosts. If you
Yeah,
remember
I
that.
did a good job at that. This is the series of respecting ghosts. I think
It's
I have
simply
been more
not.
respectful on this series by and large.
We've tried.
There is a
No, I like it better when you try and fight the
in
ghost,
Chicago
Shane.
when I-
It's
Shane
quite funny.
has a very unfortunate incident on camera in one of the episodes this season, and well, we'll talk about it then. All right, let's go to amateur. Alex from Twitter
What
Town.
does that mean?
Question for the team: do you feel the presence of camera crews can affect the reliability of ghost evidence, or do you feel it is no different whether there's just one person or a whole team?
Ooh.
I think it doesn't matter as long as everybody's on the same page about what you do and don't do. It doesn't negatively affect things. In fact, it actually adds more possibilities for you to catch something in the terms of how many cameras and people and eyes you could have.
That's
Also,
fair.
Our boo crew is very subdued.
Yeah.
You know, they're not setting off alarm bells for the ghosts. They're not out here being like,
Yeah, it's also really helpful too because if something happens, the first thing I usually will ask, and this usually
Yeah,
gets
well,
cut
now
out
that
of the
there's
episode,
not
is,
another
was
scroll
that
down for the
anybody
next
on
month, I can
crew?
punch
And
my
until
bully.
we hear everyone say no,
I-
then, move forward. But honestly, we're lucky
Okay,
that we
all
get
right,
to go to
Eric.
these places alone because when it comes to like other paranormal investigations, a lot of the times it's on like a bigger tour or it's you don't have the location locked down like we are able to do. So. No, I don't think it affects.
It's really cool that they got to do that, actually. Like, go to Alcatraz
Okay,
completely
that's enough
alone.
applause for
Like,
this
that's so
episode of
cool that they got to do
Our
that.
investigation of Alcatraz.
Alright,
Thank you so
new
much for
episode
tuning
time,
into
boys.
That episode of Ghost Files, as well as tuning into this episode of Ghost
Yo.
Files Debrief. Make sure you watch the episode of Ghost Files this Friday and submit
We
your questions on
will.
Patreon, YouTube, Twitter, or Instagram, and maybe
We
we'll
will,
be
we
on
will,
that
we will.
episode of Debrief. And this next episode, we're going to
Saint Ignatius.
Saint Ignatius.
And
Ah.
if you would like more behind the
Alright, and that is the episode. So that's a debrief from the last episode. I share a birthday with 2 of my teachers. That's fun. This episode's called The Nightmare Nuns of Saint Ignatius, featuring Garrett Watts. I don't actually know who Garrett Watts is. I'm sure they're going to tell us. I'm sure it's another YouTuber of some kind. This episode's an hour long. Yeah, and now, hi Tori. I really like that emote. That's super cute. It's a little. I like that a lot. That's very good. Love that. Yeah. So this is the new episode. So this one, like, oh my god, I'm just excited. I'm excited for new Ghost Files. I'm just so glad that they do this every week. It's so good. It's Voss. Is it Voss's? Oh, yo! I love that. Oh. I love that. I love that. That's so cool. Alright. New episode time. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Also, an audio-visual warning that this episode is perhaps more stupid than usual, so please beware. Oh. Uh-oh. 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 Guys, this episode might not be as spooky.
Did you hear that?
I did hear something.
Thumps from upstairs,
This
things
is
crackling behind walls.
Quite loud.
One of the more unnerving places we've been.
The vibes in this room are off the charts bad.
Whoa, there's 2 of them.
I know. The shadows belong to me.
I mean, okay, that shouldn't be too...
Hi, my name is Elizabeth.
Oh, I love the opening so much. The opening is so cool. More stupid than usual. Yes. Is this loud enough for you guys? Or is it too quiet? Oh my god. Oh my god. The opening is so cool with the, like, I want that tape recorder thing so badly. Oh, the graphics for this one are kind of cool. Ooh. Ooh.
Welcome to Ghost Files, where we take your evidence and our tools into the field to expose the supernatural.
Partner? Okay, I'm assuming it's okay, but we're gonna turn it up a little bit.
Both of us, truth seekers. This week, our team travels to
Yeah,
Colfax, Washington, to investigate St. Ignatius Hospital.
St. Ignatius Hospital. Ooh, Washington. Ah. 45 days, by the way. Eric, I still don't know what you're counting down to, and it's freaking me out. I'm not gonna lie.
And more scary. It's like it concentrated all the horror into a smaller package.
Well, less for you to traverse.
That's true.
Oh?
That is true.
Sorry, a moth flew into my mouth.
A moth fly into your mouth? You got a big mouth.
Yeah, I do. I actually have a really small mouth.
That's true.
I saw a dead
Or does it
moth
just look
today.
small
That was
because
not
your head is
fun.
So big?
I actually never thought about that.
That's perspective. Oh, okay.
Oh?
Built in 1893 by the Sisters of Charity, St. Ignatius.
The Sisters of Charity. That's...
To provide health care for people in an area of Washington that had limited access.
Okay.
Over its 71 years in operation, the hospital would see countless deaths, ranging from accidents to sickness.
Well, that's understandable, because it's a hospital.
After closing its doors to patients in
it'd be funny if they just tell one of you and the other just have to exist not knowing what is going to happen on that date.
Was shuttered, falling into disrepair before
Oh, it was a nursing house after? Good God.
Curious as to what is rumored to remain inside.
A lot of people died at this hospital, sounds like.
A whole lot. Now, there's a lot of conflicting reports out there. Some say
yeah.
hundreds, thousands, perhaps. Some say, I don't know.
I mean, that feels like par for the course, though, right? What is a hospital?
I feel like
where people often die.
It's true. To be fair, Shane is correct.
It's reported that people with the Spanish flu went to, and at that time, it was hard to keep track, unfortunately.
It was a killer.
It was very effective at what it did.
Yeah. Looks up day. What's the day? Tori, please tell me what the day is.
Forested area in
I would love to know.
And at the time of construction was the largest building in
I feel like I drove by this place. Like I feel like I've not been in there, but like drove by it.
With both an east and
oh my god, I love the graphics so much. They're so cool.
Being reserved for patients considered untreatable. Unsurprisingly, this is the wing that contained the morgue. The building itself is a visual feast for those with an appetite for horror, with decaying walls, exposed ceilings, and just an overall sense of, hey, this place is awful.
No. The door that just says no. Estimated November 21st. Huh. The only thing I can think of is that might be when Eric's birthday is.
We've also placed cameras and audio recorders in two of the more active parts of the building in hopes that we catch activity
I don't know.
when we're elsewhere. One on the third floor looking down a haunted hallway, and the second in the aforementioned hilariously horrific
I think I got it.
quarters. And finally, to end the investigation, Shane and I will each be
well, that's exciting though, Eric. That's exciting.
Hospital one at a time, because a fortune teller once told me I'd die on camera, and she seemed like she needed a win. Any questions?
No, I'm excited to get in
boy.
here.
I fully believe that Ryan went to a fortune teller one time, and the fortune teller, like, told him that he was going to die on camera. I fully believe that. I fully believe that it's a prediction that he got, and I fully believe it's gonna happen. I feel so bad for Ryan, because, like, it's one thing to be, like, the fortune teller tell you, like, oh, you're gonna die on camera, and you don't really do things with a camera very often. It's another where it's, like, your whole job. Like, that's when the world ends. I mean, dang, man, that's not very long. That's, like a little over a month. Dang, Eric's. We don't even get Christmas. I don't even get to turn 26.
Have a good time, you know?
Dang it.
Such a good time. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm gonna love it so much.
You, me, and all the sisters, huh?
Sister, and Mr.
Hey, I like the sound of that. Okay.
I don't.
I like the sound of that. I don't.
Because it was what we were born to do.
It's true. It was what you guys were born to do, because honestly, you guys are too good at this for it not to be.
Gnarly in here.
Yeah, that looks like
Ugh.
a place where dead people were.
This is dank.
Not the good kind.
Not the good kind. Starting on the first floor.
You're talking about the
our
countdown
first
I've been
room to
doing?
visit
Yeah.
Is the morgue, which reportedly housed.
Guys, this first room you guys are doing is the morgue?
Fashion, this marks the second time we've started our journey where most people's ends. Jesus Christ.
Why?
Really impressive, honestly. It takes a lot of time
for a place to decay in such a naturally horrifying way.
It is
You know,
actually
it
quite
occurred to me,
horrifying.
Shane, that
that
other
it-
than maybe
ugh.
undertakers, we probably have been in more morgues than most humans.
I guess that most humans, yes, that's fair to say, yeah.
Like, it's not common for someone to be like, oh, I've been in 15 morgues.
I don't remember my first morgue experience. You know, I don't find them very daunting.
Well, you won't remember your last morgue experience either.
Now that's good.
What was that?
I mean, it's true.
Jesus Christ.
I keep forgetting that I'm only a couple months older than you.
Appears to be a boiler
Just
room.
more boxes of clothes for some
Is
reason.
that true?
Where's the bat? Oh, yeah, we got bats.
Why
Oh,
are you
there's a
still
bat.
in there, you freak?
There's never just one bat, right?
You're gonna stay.
Oh,
and
there's a
figure it out?
bunch of bats. You can see them.
He's broken.
Bro, I wouldn't want to be in there with a bunch of bats.
I'm
Those
so
those carry
preoccupied with the
diseases.
bats,
Well, I'm
Ryan.
gonna leave you here to the bat, and I'm gonna leave this
Look
room.
at this little. Oh.
They carry like rabies.
And he's a
Like they're literally wearing masks.
Talk about
Like
a
it's like
nightmare
damp
place
and
to
moldy
rob
down
it.
there.
Can you imagine if your Wi-Fi goes down every time you have to reset it? You come down here with that fucking bat.
Pretty strong signal, though, honestly.
Why is there Wi-Fi?
What the
Like-
fuck is this? Is it functional?
Okay, so this is probably a tourist spot. So there's probably like you know like guests and everything like that, right? That like go down like that like come here. They need Wi-Fi, whatever. Why did they put it in like the morgue? Like it's damp down there. That's why they're wearing masks, right? They're wearing masks because it's like damp and gross and moldy. And they put the Wi-Fi router down there. Oh, there's ads. Okay, we'll wait. We'll wait until the ads stop. Slay Automod? Uh-oh, did Automod catch you? What'd you do? Sorry, you have that. Yeah, I'll allow that. Kind of funny. Sometimes Chatterina just doesn't show me things, you know? Let me know when the ads stop. I realize that Eric's and Keith don't see them, but hopefully Ray is back and then let me know that the ad is stopped so I can play the video. I need to have like a timer or something like shows me. Oh, that one. See, it came up now. What the heck? That's so weird. Chatterino. Chatterino sometimes. It tries its best. Ads are stopped? Okay. Basically what I was saying is that it, like, obviously this place gets tours and stuff, so there's tour guides and most likely they need Wi-Fi on their phones and everything like that. So there's a Wi-Fi router in the basement. Like, in the morgue. But I don't get why they put it there, because, like, not because the morgue is a creepy place to be, but more like they're wearing masks, which tells me that, like, it's probably moldy down there and it's probably, like, gross, and they're putting, like, a Wi-Fi router down there that has to, like, get looked at some point. And I don't know why you would do that. Basically what happened before, as I said if you should made him go to the event. Ah.
A fallen elevator shaft like we're in the Twilight Zone?
Whoa.
It's a real party in here, honestly.
I'd like to leave.
Why?
Okay,
Like,
here's a room
that
full of
exists and they
garbage.
put the router down here?
And of course he goes in.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, you said it yourself. It's a room full of garbage.
It's a room full of garbage if I've ever seen one.
I don't know what you expected.
I thought I might feel different in there, but I
Well,
just
you're an
felt like I
idiot
was
then.
standing in a room full of garbage. Any bats?
What was
Why
that?
would there be a room full of
I saw something
garbage?
float, like right here. It looked like an orb in real life.
An IRL orb?
I've never seen that before. Well, this is all.
I have so much
horrible,
homework.
maybe we should
Oh
stop
no,
it.
Eric, I'm so sorry.
What? This place is a nightmare.
You can,
Is
like,
it really push the
email your
buttons?
teachers and be like, hey, could you give me
Hello?
the homework while I'm sick so I
name's
can
Ryan.
stay
Say
up to date?
Anything to communicate with me? Jesus Christ.
This is one of the rare times where I'm like, where are we going?
Hello? Is there anybody in here?
Is there anybody there?
Okay.
Well, this is all awful.
Oh my god, it's so
If there's anything in here
tiny.
that would like to communicate with us, can you show us a sign?
Like,
Can
Shane
you
has to,
move
like,
something?
crouch to, like, move around. What the
Perhaps touch
heck?
one of us?
Why is it so cramped? Brian is, like, barely not touching the roof.
Why are you in here still? Why haven't you moved on?
How much
Parents
would
actually
it
see
take
them,
for
or
you
if
to
it's
have
and
to
do the
spend
work.
night in this room?
But if it's like a worksheet or something,
money
I'm sure
on
you
it.
could do it.
No money on Earth.
I'd do it for like $2,000.
That's way too low.
Ah.
Is the first floor bathroom, which,
Oh.
like a Taco Bell bathroom, is said to be home to very oppressive energy. It's here that famed internet personality Garrett Watts captured an extremely clear EVP. But lucky for us, he's actually here with us to tell us about it. Garrett?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Garrett.
Shoot. No, that's how it goes.
No, that's fine.
That's how it
fine.
goes.
Welcome to the
Garrett.
bunker. The bunker.
Is that what you're calling it?
The bunker.
Okay.
It's a bunker.
Okay. It looks really, really nice. I don't have anything this impressive.
No, we spent $10 million on this whole setup.
So
That's
if I go
not
back there and
real.
press buttons,
Don't touch them,
all
but
right.
that's not because they're fake. It's because you would have to go through certification.
Sure.
It's a
and then
whole
we would
thing.
have
It's definitely not because they're fake or anything.
Well, you all are certainly more professional than
Considering
myself.
we just
My
finished
friend
most
Andrew
topic
and I,
this
when we
week
went
with
into
success,
St.
are going to be
Ignatius,
something, starting something
basically
new.
like toys.
Yes.
I would still
But, you know,
email
they're
them, Eric,
effective
just so
toys.
you don't have like a
Really
ton of homework
effective.
when you go back or
Yeah,
miss
no,
like
did
really
you
important
capture-
stuff.
You said you weren't gonna fucking
I'm
do this,
sorry
okay?
about that.
So this first piece of evidence, this is
I-
an EVP that you caught in the bathroom.
Oh, so we were told that that was like one of the spookiest places was that downstairs bathroom for some reason.
Yes.
We didn't hear it until
I like
afterwards,
Garrett Watts'
until I was
energy.
editing and stuff. But yeah, so I heard that name and it was disgusting.
We have our special equipment here to play your EVP.
Oh, cool.
I love his energy.
Wait, what the heck?
What did you hear, dude? You're scaring me.
My name, but it sounded like it came from behind me. Where's your ghost stick? Where's your ghost stick?
It's so scary.
It almost sounded
Wait, can we hear that one more time, actually? Let's rewind that.
demonic.
Where's your ghost stick? Where's your ghost stick? Where's your ghost stick? Where's your ghost stick?
I mean, you definitely hear the Andrew.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's-
god, you can
Never
hear that
had
really
sort of
clearly.
two voices come out of you at once.
No.
I think he's telling the truth.
I'm telling the truth.
Ryan's face.
I'm Ryan,
I'm Shane.
and we're...
I kind of want to go to Garrett's channel.
Preeminent ghost hunters. You talked to Garrett Watts last time he was here. He's our pal.
A sweetheart.
And he actually said that...
He sounds so. He just has a good vibe. If he does ghost stuff like this too, I kind of want to watch him on stream.
Yeah, we're pretty rock and roll, you know?
I mean, we do have a reputation.
Hi.
Yeah, we're sort of bad boys, the paranormal world.
So I get it if you're...
The Ghoul Boys.
Intimidated.
Eric's gonna head out for a bit. All right, Eric's. Have a good
people,
time.
Just like, well, you're ghosts. You're not people. We're people, just like people.
Why don't you prove our guy wrong? Why don't you go ahead and just say our name loud and clear so we know that you're down to party?
Oh.
I'm listening. Just say Ryan. Or Shane.
Also, for the record, you can say any word right now.
Yeah.
You could say Jimmy.
You could say, hey, big bitch.
You could
That-
say, "Hey,
I
big
would
bitch."
lose my mind.
Hey, little bitch.
Big bitch and little bitch. That's what we're known around
And we're known-
Tinseltown.
This
Hi.
here is an ovulus.
Gorgeous.
The ovulus takes environmental readings
Uh-huh.
that spirits are said to manipulate, such as temperature or electromagnetic fields, and converts them into corresponding words.
I don't really like this one.
Should we do
This one's
phonetic or
kinda
should we do
eh.
dictionary mode?
I like dictionary mode personally.
Let's do phonetic first then.
Doesn't do anything. He just goes.
Well, maybe if it goes Shane, Ryan.
Got a lot to say
you
today.
got a lot to say, yeah. My name is Ryan, this is Shane. Can you say Ryan or Shane back to us if you want to communicate, if you have it in you?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like this one. Weird.
Quiet now, huh?
Maybe embarrassed.
Perhaps.
LOL.
LOL. Ghost on a ghost keyboard. LOL. We're gonna go to dictionary mode because you clearly don't want to use this.
I love dictionary.
Here we
mode.
go.
It's so fun.
What if we got a Shane and Ryan on the dictionary?
I would love it. I would love it. I doubt that's in the dictionary, but. God damn it!
I.
Dude.
Touche.
The ghost just called them a nerd. Like, dang. I would never recover. If that was just like the thing that I got, is like the first thing I hear is this nerd. Ninjor is a ghost. This is true and factual. Oh my god, nerd.
Hey, though, dude.
That's very good. We've never been so owned by our own equipment.
Beware. Okay, what should we beware of? since you've already insulted us.
Yes.
But we've got one of those.
We
I
own one.
Yeah.
It's ours. It's in Texas.
they turned on like this little recorder thing that just kind of says words, and the first thing it said was nerd. So it's kind of like you, Ninjor, when you show up in my chat, you know.
I have been described as a bit of an empath.
Empath.
Are you an empath? Do you feel what I'm feeling right now?
Okay, yeah, he's a smooth guy.
Pretty smooth. Can you say what room we're in right now? Come on, you already called us a nerd. Okay. Well, we're gonna leave this room.
Yeah, I don't like that one. It's a weird device, and I feel like it just actually just randomly says words.
I don't think so.
That's going down.
I think you'd fall in the toilet.
Onward.
Our
I
next
don't know.
area is the second floor, which, like the rest of the building, is a nightmare palace. It's also where paranormal investigator
It's a nightmare palace.
captured
It's so cool,
Aaron
Ryan. Thank you.
EVP.
I went to the kids' room with my friend and we just started asking general questions of your name, your age, things like that. We didn't know we got a response until
He has a
after we
gamer
got
chair.
home, but when we lined it up with our video evidence, it perfectly matched up to when I had thought I felt somebody pulling on my pant leg like a kid was trying to get my attention.
You ready to hear this, EVP?
Of course I am. I was born ready.
Can you tell us how old you are? Can you tell us how old you are?
Is it a no?
It's 12.
Oh, it's a 12.
We don't really need to have it play again. You're not gonna like it, but it says 12. It's kind of breathy. It's kind of like
It's a little baby. 12. Yeah, it's always breathy. Yeah.
You can kind of hear it.
This is the second floor, and this is where Elizabeth Nicholas captured an EVP. Did you hear that?
I did hear something.
Second floor, and this is where Elizabeth Nicholas captured an EVP. And this is where Elizabeth Nicholas captured an EVP.
It kind of sounded like he was sliding his
Hello?
feet or something.
Is there something here with us?
That's a cool picture though, with like the silhouettes like going down a hallway. Like,
Oh?
like hold on. Like that's a cool picture. Like the two silhouettes with the hallway. That's kind of neat. That's kind of fun. I'm sorry. I take pictures of like things I like as references. So we're doing the scuff thing and taking a picture of my screen. Don't worry about it.
There's something here with us?
Oh?
You talked to our friend Elizabeth. She asked you how old you were and you responded.
Album cover
How old
mood.
are you?
Kind of like that, yeah.
Can you tell us your name? Now these red squares represent rooms that are particularly active.
Oh, let me see here.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's hot.
Is it a hot
A
zone?
lot of ghosts in there. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, I almost singed my toe. How old are you?
Oh, we're talking to
Oh, they're really they're really
No,
like
no,
goofing
Elizabeth
around
is
on
the
this
person who
episode for
submitted the
sure.
evidence.
Oh, thanks, Elizabeth. Hello?
Is there anybody up here with us on the second floor? Thought I heard something.
Wait, Ryan. It's a room. It's pretty funny, right? Let's see what's in there.
No.
Oh, no.
Hey, this room's actually pretty well kept. Look at this paint. This looks like fresh paint.
Yeah, but look over here.
That, less so.
Less so.
And you would see someone totally taking a dump if you opened this door. Okay, so here's where we're gonna
this
set
is
up.
a nice
What?
little boring
Hey, look,
one.
there's a.
Who's that?
I don't know.
That looks scary. That looks like Grandpa Munster. What the
What the
We're gonna
F?
set up a little game here. You know how we've done the Estes
There's just a
Spirit
Polaroid,
Box
like, on
where
the
we use
table.
one
That's
of
so
us as a
creepy.
speaker for the Spirit Box?
Spirit box, yes.
Spirit box rapidly scans radio signals to
Ah, yes, the Spirit
white
box.
noise
Excellent.
through
My
which
favorite.
spirits can communicate.
Unironically want a Spirit
We're gonna
box
do a
so
little thing
bad.
called Spirit Box Hide and Seek.
I'm listening.
One of us will be listening to the Spirit Box, and the other one will go hide.
Well, who's going to be the one hiding is the question.
But I don't
That's
want to
the
hide.
point.
I think you should hide because you're gonna.
Don't you want to deliver quality content to the watcher audience?
I think you'd be better at hiding than I would.
Shane.
I'm a big giant tree man.
Okay, let's rock paper scissors. How about that?
All right.
Rock paper.
Shane's gonna
scissors.
win.
Fuck.
Great.
What if
I'm
I
so
said
good at this.
Like a coward.
Yeah, kind of like that actually. It's almost exactly.
Kind of like that.
Is this a radio locked on scan?
You better hurry.
Kind of.
You're just standing in a corner.
It's locked on scan, but it doesn't. It goes through every single possibility rather than,
17, 16.
rather than
This entire time I haven't heard any.
just doing the radio stations that actually have sound coming out of them.
If there's anything in here with me,
And like, yeah, you could just get a radio station and go through them, but I want what they have. I want the Spirit box that they have.
That by saying the A room
I'm coming
And it goes
for
through
your
it way
eye.
faster than a scan
Ghost,
can.
Please point me in the right. Oh, I heard an all right. Very clearly, actually. Oh, all right. I should go to the right.
All right.
That kind of worked. Okay.
That's the A room.
Please continue to point me in the correct direction.
Holy shit.
I assume you're sort of floating throughout this floor in no clip mode. I don't see
No
Ryan
clip
in
mode, like the back rooms.
What's your name?
Any other clues?
Say another word that starts with the letter A.
Speak to me.
Say an A word.
Ryan.
Say an A word.
I hear some rock and roll music. Maybe that.
You didn't take the hint.
What hint?
I said say something for A. Say something A, and it said all right.
It did say all right.
I'm in the A room.
You're in a room.
And I was like, I was talking to whatever was in here, and I was like, hey, I don't know what to tell you. He's stupid.
That's good. Well, I guess ghosts
are
real.
Here's your thing. I thought that was actually.
Here's your thing.
How should we do this?
That's actually that was a fun one. I like that one.
It always is.
And them doing the hide and seek.
Oh, you were. I thought you were.
That was so awkward.
Floor, and is referred to as Rose's room. Rose was said to be a resident of the nursing home in the 1970s who reportedly suffered from dementia and mental illness. Because of her condition prior to her death, her ghost is not only angry, but also may still feel lost.
Oh, that
Will
sucks.
surely be quelled by Shane and I. Paranormal investigator Amanda Paulson perhaps captured Rose's presence with an elaborate setup.
We were investigating Rose's room, where we had set up 3 flashlights on the shelf.
Why does this girl have a creepy doll in her background?
On when we felt a big presence enter the room and caught a stick figure show up on the SLS camera.
What's that? She has like an effing doll here, and then there's like a face here. What is that? What is this? What the heck is that?
We asked the figure to turn on the 3rd flashlight, and
What the F?
we actually caught it reaching for the flashlight and turning it on.
A regular mag light, when turned to the space between on and off, can be turned into a touch lamp, which you can ask spirits to manipulate. However, the light will also randomly turn on and off in this setting, so responses need to be timely and repetitive for a compelling interaction. The SLS cam uses a grid of infrared light to recognize human-like objects in front of it, even in complete darkness.
It's Val's birthday present to turn that on. It'll be just like a birthday cake. Ready, set, go.
Yay!
It's right there. Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, you have a friend now.
Whoa. Yeah, no thanks.
We're gonna party.
Let's turn on the spirit box to see.
No, thank you, actually. That's terrifying.
Okay.
They're cheering. They're just like, oh my god, yay! Like, that ghost looks like it's about to, like, come out and be like, like...
Once more? I like the sound of that.
Excuse me.
Ryan's like, I'm laughing through the fear.
What's it doing? Oh. Is that you, Rose? Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm getting nothing, essentially. I'm gonna switch bands.
What is happening?
Stop it!
What is happening? Something's very wrong right now.
That's what I'm saying, Ryan.
Real quick, because I feel like I want you to remember who you are at this moment. Thank you. That's all I need.
Okay. What are you doing?
All right, Rose. You could use the spirit box to talk to us, but you could also... Hey, what the fuck?
Who's that? Whoa.
Oh,
what?
shit, there's a skeleton by the TV. Wait, Rose, is that you? Can you turn on the flashlight?
Why is it a...
Why is it dancing? It's dancing!
It's dancing. What in the...
Look at this shit, it's dancing! Oh, it's doing... I'm not even kidding, it's doing Stay Alive. It's doing the fucking...
Now it's sort of turning into a spider and bending all its bones like that lady in Old.
Rose, if that's you by the TV, turn on the light. Are you in here with us right now? You could either talk to us or you could turn on that light.
No.
Okay, Rose, I'm gonna need you to turn off the light right now. I can see you trying.
No. Actually. No thanks. Actually.
Turn off the light, Rose!
No.
Look at the arms, look at the arms.
No thank you.
Rose!
Oh shit. Kind of like a little shoulder motion.
She's quite proud of herself for turning off the light. She's like, yeah, I turned off the light.
This has not
What do you think
happened
of that?
before. We've never seen a skeleton show when there's no person there. Could you come through in the spirit box as well? Could you say Ryan or Shane or Rose or Beer? What was that? Say Coors.
Rose, if you're in the room, turn the light on for us. Right now.
She's like crawling in the TV.
Ah!
Oh
It
fuck, that
turned
happened.
on.
It happened when she did, her arm went up like this.
Rose, if you want a Coors banquet, turn that light off.
I would simply be running.
Okay.
Looks like she wants a Coors banquet.
I guess she
And
wants.
guess what the big boy packed?
Mama needs her medicine.
It said that Rose was a big fan of Coors Banquet. It was her drink of choice. It was said to be her medicine, 1 beer a day. This is not sponsored by Coors. This is only for you, Rose. Cheers. If you're here with us, this is to you. Oh my god, this is so good.
It's really tasty. We got to start doing this on every hunt. Is that ill-advised?
I
Would
don't
that be
know.
too many spirits?
Well, how about this? Let's finish ours.
Okay, they were right. This is a stupider episode. They're really just goofing it up.
Because she's pissed off we drank it all.
That'd be great. Yeah, I thought you were going to say we should leave one there with some in it. And for some reason, that doesn't work for me.
That doesn't feel right. You can't leave a wounded soldier.
That's disrespect to the Coors family. You know, this is brewed with 100% Rocky Mountain water
Since
1873.
1873, I was just about to say that.
Not
I'm not even reading
remotely
that.
sponsored.
I'm not
but
even reading
I gotta
that.
say, this is some of the best beer I've ever tasted.
Hi. Shane's just like, sponsor me, please.
There you go, Rose.
Right there. Knock that bad boy off when we come back.
2 new tall boys for you.
That's right. Add them to the collection.
All right, what are we doing now?
Rose?
Shortly after this, we picked up another presence in Rose's room standing next to our producer, Lizzie.
She's right next to Lizzie.
Is she there? Whoa, there's 2 of them.
I know. Lizzie, move your arms. I just want to see if it's messing. Nope, it's definitely not you. Oh shit, dude, that's fucking creepy as fuck.
It's like a spider woman.
Yeah, move over and see if it follows you.
Where is it?
She
It's next.
jumped into your body.
She's gone. She's gone. She's gone.
Next room will
That would not be the thing I would want to hear as Lizzie. Oh, it jumped into your body. No, thank you, actually.
Chair during his stay at the hospital
No.
due to a traumatic brain injury. Though it said that the dude was apparently a total fox. However, he also had a bit of a temper.
As in, he's attractive?
Also, this room is apparently infested with flies.
Oh, good.
It's just occurring to me, we haven't had a lot of flies on our journeys.
And that's always in those demonic
flies.
films.
Yeah, people,
flies.
women burping up flies and all that.
Or just they're around. Have we ever been looking for the spirit of a ghost man who was just super hot? That was in the research. This man is supposed to be super a looker.
I'm sure we've caught some hotties in the past.
That's true. You know,
some zaddy.
Oh, so they do mean fox as in, like, attractive.
Kind of like a Bradley.
I'm so glad that that's, like, his...
So Michael Shannon.
so much of his personality is that he's attractive.
Traditionally hot, in my opinion.
I think he's a sexy man. Tight skin. And you see the veins in his neck.
Okay.
Shane, what the F does that mean? Shane, that is the most demon-like thing, like a demon trying to pretend to be a human thing that you've ever said. He has tight skin. He has veins in his neck. What the F? What the F?
So now
Alright,
we're
Shane.
into Michael's room. We set up a REM pod in there, which will detect if he comes near it, and we have, of course, our SLS.
Hey, Mike. We're...
See, they're goofing, and this is like one of the episodes that's making me the most scared.
Michael, move towards the window if that's your name. If your name is Michael, move towards the window. If your name is not Michael, move towards the window.
If you despise us and want us to leave, Walk toward the window.
If you sometimes wonder what you're doing with your life, walk towards the window. Shane, what are you doing? Don't walk towards the window.
I know what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
I'm hunting ghosts.
I'm hunting ghosts. He's like, this is my full-time job.
Mike, level with us.
Mike,
hey, come on.
Hey, come on, Mike.
You know, we met your friend Rose.
She was much cooler than you. She was dancing up a storm.
She was down to clown. I don't say that lightly, but she was DTC.
Oh, they made him mad.
Like that, did you?
Sounds like a very thirsty in all meetings vampire.
A little beep.
But he's simply a demon.
Michael,
It's
are you
factual.
here with us?
Michael.
Michael.
Michael. Okay, I think we're done here.
I think so.
I'm gonna pick
I'm
up my.
surprised. I was looking forward to the flies.
Yeah, that's just me.
Wait, is that a fly? No. It appears to be a no-fly zone. Folks, this is free. No-fly zone. Hey, there's a dead fly.
Where?
Yeah, I gotta find another dead fly. There's gotta be another one here.
Yeah, they say it infested with flies, but maybe they came during the wrong season for flies.
Hey, there's another one. Found 2 dead flies.
Wow, cool.
That's so
There's 3
cool,
dead
Shane.
flies.
No way.
Now this is actually kind of fun.
That's amazing.
4,
Holy smokes.
5, 6, 7. Oh wait.
Brian's
oh,
like,
wait.
yeah,
There's dead
nice.
flies all over the ground.
Oh my god, dude, you're doing great, bud.
Ryan, there's so many dead flies.
Wow,
Wow,
that's
I
so
see
cool.
that. That's really cool. We should leave
Dead
though.
flies, another dead fly.
Hey, but we should leave though. Hey. Coming out of Michael's room, we'll now just explore.
They do
the
just be
dirt
goofing.
generally. But before we do that, let's talk about the hospital's oldest and most famous ghost, a man named F.E. Martin. Oldest
Alright.
for the fact that he was the hospital's first death in 1893.
Oh.
Famous for being crushed between 2 railroad cars.
I'm sorry?
That's a way to go. Getting squished? I'd hate to get squished. Actually,
Doing
no
great,
fear.
sweetie.
Getting squished.
Between 2 railroad cars?
I mean, between anything. I don't want to be squished.
Yeah, he was taken to this hospital. They tried to treat him. He was actually one of their first patients ever and then died. So not a good opening for this.
You gotta
hospital.
imagine that's like a tube of toothpaste. You got guts shooting out your eyes and your butthole.
Oh,
Why would you describe it like that?
leaking viscera.
Yeah, it's like spring-loaded.
What the F?
That, but now I am, so thank you for that.
I don't know if that's, I'm not a doctor.
Clearly. I bring him up because it may have something to do with a piece of evidence captured by our pal, Garrett Watts.
I'm back. Welcome back, Ollie.
What happened before this?
We're doing Ghost Files. We're about halfway through the episode, as you can see. They're investigating a hospital. I hope your friend's stream was good, though.
Picture and how it came about.
So I went through St. Ignatius before. This is where this came from.
If he
Like, I
did
tried to
instantly,
shoot this video once upon a time,
instantly
but the
so. Clearly he
technology
wasn't.
just went haywire.
Because
I
he
know
went
how
to the
ghost
hospital.
stories
They don't like it.
They don't. And they didn't like when I tried to shoot this video for the first time.
And now this is not a photo per se. This is like you kind of panning around with your camera and it's a frame,
It was,
correct?
yeah, it was like one frame of it, and then it was like gone.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
So
I do not
Oh.
like that one bit. I'm not gonna lie, Garrett. This is probably one of the creepiest photos of an apparition I've ever seen.
I know I've said I hope I run into some of these on some of our locations. It looks like a mummy.
It does kind of look like a.
It looks like a mummy.
Yeah, I would rather not.
What a view of the city.
That's nice. All right, that does it.
Yeah,
Photo
I'd
session.
rather
We'll look at
not.
those Photos later. Your back hurt?
No, I'm just,
You tired?
Good to stretch.
Get a little washed in the ghost hunting game.
I guess I'm a little tired from. Our backs are tired from us holding up the entire ghost hunting genre on our back.
Right.
Yeah. That's so cool for you, Shane.
My name's Ryan, and that's Shane.
They were really just in a silly, goofy mood for this entire episode.
That might be some just general creaks over there. Did you just fart?
No, I didn't. I would let you know if I did. I'm proud of my farts.
I know you are. Could you move some of those twigs?
I know you are. I've been working you for over a decade. As I read the first few chapters of The Lightning Thief.
Like a twig? That's what
Ooh, that's fun.
30 seconds of
That
silence
said step on
to
spacebar.
do whatever you want to show us that you're here, or anybody else in this hospital that wants to come party with us.
I keep looking at the window to see if there's like something that like appears in the window, which I'm sure there won't be, but like.
Let's turn our lights off. How about that?
Sure.
Oh, now you can just see the window.
We're gonna leave now, Effie. I'm sorry, what happened to you happened to you. That
I really
sounds
like this
pretty
episode.
brutal.
This one I think is my favorite so far. They're just all in a silly, goofy mood.
While we didn't recapture a photo similar to Garrett, we did capture this chilling voice just outside the same room with an audio recorder left recording when nobody was there.
Bonk. Okay, you can actually kind of hear that.
Moving to the 4th floor,
We stepped straight.
Operating room, where visitors report feeling pain and discomfort of both the physical and emotional variety, including stomach pain, nausea, fever, coldness, chills, back pain with bruising, oppressive weight, uncontrollable rage, and a whole bunch of other things that are usually
that's
listed
exactly
as
where
side
I want to
effects
be.
for over-the-counter
And cat keeps giving me kisses, and now she has found the catnip I have out. She shall get high on the cat tweed.
I'm not sure if this means we're gonna feel all of these things. That seems like a
Ads
lot.
again? Okay, we pause. We pause for ads. We've been, so one of our cats has some mats on her. We need to brush them out, but she doesn't like the brush. So we've been, like, brushing out some of them, and then we give her treats afterwards, and our cats don't get very many treats. So, like, she's just, like, so very excited about the treats. It's quite funny. We wait for ads. Keith, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub! Yo, gift to Ray, gift to Ray! Yo! When they come back, tell them to refresh the stream. Ray, refresh the stream, refresh the tab, because you have gotten a gifted sub. And that will let Twitch, like, register that you have a sub, and won't give you ads anymore. Thanks again, Keith. That's very kind of you. Okay, we start.
I've experienced dizziness and nausea, uncontrollable rage, but that was because of you.
Yeah, you get that a lot. You gotta talk to somebody about that.
There's at least one report of spotting the apparition of an angry.
Hello! Hello, Billy Bumble! How are you?
I'm good.
That is good.
Yeah. So you know how I have a training camp this weekend?
I did not know that.
Okay, well now you do.
Yes, I do.
Last time I had a training camp, I got bed bugs.
Oh.
Okay, well now you do.
Okay.
Imagine the odds that the next training camp I get put in the same room that had the bed bugs.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh. Do you think they still have bed bugs?
Well, I took the bed apart and the mattress, and I didn't find any, so I think we're okay.
Okay. That's good. That's good, Billy.
Yeah. But then I went and got nuggets from McDonald's.
Yo.
I could.
Billy, you are aware I'm live, right?
Yeah. Yes,
okay,
I am.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm watching Ghost Files.
I see that.
I like watching Ghost Files a lot. Would you like to watch with me?
Yes, I will try.
Okay. They're in, do you get scared very easily? Is that why?
No, I'm on hotel Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
And I'm outside.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll try our best then, lol. There is, they are in, a hospital.
Ooh.
And they really do be in a silly, goofy mood. They've just been, like, telling jokes to each other the entire time, really not taking it seriously. Like, the definition of a silly, goofy mood.
Dude in the doorway.
Perfect.
And Garrett Watts captured a door slam.
Oh, and they have a guest called Garrett Watts.
So we were like just snooping around this operating room, and a door slammed shut like violently, and it wasn't just like a no. The thing about this place is it's dead quiet. Besides the bats, and there are so many bats.
Yeah, I don't like that.
So yeah, definitely nothing.
There was a
like
lot of
that.
bats.
It was an unmotivated door slam.
Okay.
Which is pretty spooky.
I love Garrett Watts.
Camera's doing crazy stuff. Dude! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That door just closed on its own. I swear, dude. Jesus. Are you kidding me? What are we doing?
It's a thud.
That's a thud.
Wow, that was a really loud door slam.
The door slamming is like you can't debate that.
No,
that
and it's funny because what you hear in my voice is kind of genuine, like, fear, I guess, because Andrew was reacting to something and I didn't know what was happening, so I was like, hey, what's happening? This was spooky, no doubt about it. The whole place is terrifying. Honestly, like, even those things that we've just talked about, that was just like the surface of the glass. Is that the phrase? Scratching the
Tip of the iceberg?
Okay.
How?
Couldn't have been that one. I think that's not the door that slammed, honestly.
Maybe this? Yeah, but even that's pretty substantial. Maybe it was just a slam of some sort. Is there somebody up here slamming doors or slamming wood? That sounds gross.
That does sound very gross.
I think there's a tough guy up here in the operating room.
Like, I was just gonna say, like, that doesn't... maybe not.
What? What happened?
It's a dead pigeon.
No! A dead pigeon!
Poor pigeon!
No,
His
pigeon!
eyes are sort of sunken at this point.
It's just,
Oh, dead
Get back to the
pigeon.
ghost hunt.
Maybe you're the person who called us a nerd in the first floor bathroom.
You slamming doors, Joseph? You
to
slamming
run it out.
doors?
I'm gonna turn on my Ovilus. I'm gonna do kinetic mode first.
It just stinks in here.
That's not great.
I don't like this thing. I don't like it.
What? What do you think it said?
I think it kind of sounded like nerds are here.
Nerds are here?
We could play it, but it really sounded like nerds are here.
Okay.
Oh.
Can you say that again?
Oh, that's way creepier than nerds all here.
And while we're doing this, feel free to slam any doors or move anything in this room. Or slap my friend's glasses off of his big, stupid face.
Yeah, you can do that if you want.
He's got a very slappable face.
Shades looks like, I would love that. Please.
Okay, can you tell us what room this is? You son of a bitch. You're gonna make me do this, aren't you? No.
No.
Go into dictionary mode.
Dictionary mode, okay, folks.
I don't like this device because it feels like
I
it just
want you to
says
tell
words.
me what room we are in right now, or I want you to call us nerds again.
Let it be known how you feel about us in one way or another.
There you go. How about that?
Cross?
Cross total. I wonder if they mean, they could be talking about going up to the nuns' quarters. Which
Cross, or cross like angry, you know? Oh, I'm very cross right now.
Oh, yeah. What's your deal, dude?
Yeah.
Was that your answer?
Today
What's your
Shane has
deal?
the same face. Ryan will make it. Is a day to fear. It is.
Weird name. We heard a lot about your famous anger, and this is very unimpressive. I haven't seen you slam one goddamn door since I've been here. I read it on the brochure. Oh my God, there's an angry guy here.
Guy
He slams a door like he slams a door so hard it comes off the hinges.
Oh, he'll scream!
Not even a fucking squeak, dude. This is an embarrassing showing for you.
Take your
Ryan is really like no fear today.
He really is.
Oh,
Right? Like he's never like this.
Oh, does it hurt your little ghost fingies? Does it hurt your little ghost fingies?
Slam the door! It's not gonna happen.
Did you kill this pigeon too?
Did you snap his neck?
That's fucked up.
That's a fucked up thing to do.
Bill? Is that your name, Bill?
Bill?
Give class.
Really need to watch this with my partner? Do, yeah. It's called. So this is Ghost Files. It's on their Watcher channel, but they also have an older series on BuzzFeed called BuzzFeed Unsolved. And so that's from a few years ago, but there's a ton of stuff like this. So there's ghost hunting videos, and then there's them talking about true crime. Like there's tons. I think there's like 5 seasons of this.
Cool.
So
If
you want like a whole list.
Bill. Where you at, Bill?
Slam the door, Bill! Come on! Where are you, Bill?
You're not gonna like the
Why are
big
they
guy
trying
when
to
he's
pick
angry.
a fight with a ghost so badly?
Don't get him angry. You're not gonna
Come
like
on
him when he's
now!
angry.
We came here to get the wits scared out of us. And what's happening?
They just said him.
Him.
What's him?
Him.
Who? Me or him?
He.
Him or him? Him?
What did it do?
Said him, kill.
What?
Which one? Him?
Show me that.
Him? I'm gonna point to you and say him, and you point to me and say him, and then maybe he'll let us know. Him?
It says God and low.
Barry wants to kill God.
Kill God.
Okay.
Kill God.
Oh, kill God.
Let's go up to the nuns' quarters and kill God.
Or see Bill.
Aye.
Watch Bill kill God.
Watch Bill kill God.
God creates Bill. Bill kills
That's
God.
God.
Woman inherits the earth.
Woman inherits the earth?
The 5th floor is a room that people typically have an aversion to. The nuns' quarters. Visitors have experienced being grabbed and have seen.
Did you know I slept in a haunted nunnery one time and didn't know it was a haunted nunnery? And yeah, this happened. And then I slept there one day, and then I was gonna be there a week, so I slept there one day, and then the next day there were signs on all of our doors saying, "Hey, we had a noise complaint from this section of the place I was staying at. Could you guys, it's like, hey, be respectful to your, like, the other people staying here. Don't make so much noise." There was no effing noise. Like, I was there all night. No one made a sound. It was so quiet. And so that was exciting. That was a fun thing to see, where I was just like, are we sure that, like, maybe the person that reported was, like, not getting, like, haunted by these ghosts? This is something I thought of afterwards, because at the time I was like, I didn't know. And then when I got back home, my parents were like, yeah, did you know that there was, like, a bunch of nuns who died from a plague that are buried in the basement of the place that you stayed? And I was like, no, I didn't, actually. Thanks for telling me. And they, like, yeah, and they're buried in the basement, and they can't be, like, taken out and buried somewhere proper, because they're still infected with that plague. And they can't like dig them up because it would like get everyone sick.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's a fun little factoid.
Yeah,
No, I didn't. That would have been nice. Yeah, there's a it's a yep.
Shadow
Yeah.
figures and disembodied.
Oh, I stayed there by myself, by the way, too. Like, completely by myself. I wasn't with, like, no one.
Unsettling to hear something
Even better.
inside the nuns' quarters. And to one up that awful anecdote, one of this hospital's most famous ghosts is, you guessed it, a nun. Her name is
Gotta
Sister
love those
Joanna.
basement
And while she
cemeteries.
died in
Yeah, you know?
1929,
Just the
it's
cat.
said her spirit remained to comfort dying patients.
It's
But
used as a dormitory
also said
for
that patients
college
who
students
reported
now.
seeing her
That's why I
would
was
also
staying
soon
there.
pass away after
Oh,
their
I would
encounter.
love to have
Two
that
tickets
with my
to the meet and
dorm.
greet, I guess.
You're right? It's a nice
Yeah.
place. It was pretty nice, to be fair. Like, it was quite a nice place. And, like, the thing, it's like, so it's like a place where, like, it's a dorm for a university. But I was there during the off-season. So all of the places were free, so they're quite cheap to, like, stay there for a week. And,
Yep.
yeah, but it's a dormitory, so people stay there for, like, the whole year.
With, yep.
Yep. One
Yep.
little fact, everyone.
So stupid. So she was comforting people, but then...
Yeah, so, you know, a nun with good intentions, but she kills you instead.
You see that
It's almost
nun?
2 p.m.
You're
on
done.
Saturday.
Yeah, like that.
Wow.
That's what should be your
I
catchphrase.
forgot that you live in like the most like
I truly hope we go
time
up there
zone. I
and
totally
we see
forgot.
Nun thing.
So many opportunities.
So many
and that's what you landed
I
on.
landed on that one. You know, well, what are you gonna do?
Nun thing.
It's pretty rough. All right, that's enough of that nun.
Silly,
sense.
goofy
Let's go find
moods.
this nun.
I.
Nice. Well,
Why?
up to the nuns' quarters, and I got a feeling they're gonna look. Whoa! I heard a little whisper over here.
Yeah, what was
They're gonna
that?
look.
That definitely did sound like Ryan, but it definitely sounded like
Is
something.
prone to winds. Seems like we've got a lot of open windows and such, which isn't to say that that wasn't, you know, the devil, but it's possible.
This is a horrifying staircase.
Did you just burp?
Yes, it is.
Who,
I
me?
mean, I can admit
Yeah.
that I too find this
No, I
rather
laugh.
horrifying.
Oh, okay.
And, apparently they did not like.
Oh yeah, I think we're 17-ish hours apart. Yeah, I totally forgot. Like in my head, you live in America, but that's not true. Like I just remember that you don't.
Guess to signal they're here.
Oh.
We're here.
That's what the f?
Ring
That's a
ring.
little throwback.
I know you don't like us up here. Love being in a place that's haunted and has demonic activity with a bunch of religious
posters on the wall.
Yeah, what do we got?
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's a bunch of posters on the wall. That's
I'm gonna set the
terrifying.
REM pod in one of the other rooms in here, so in case it goes off, we know something's
Devil's in the room. I mean, details. Lol.
Joanna?
Joanna! This is fucked. This
I don't know what that
a
means.
fucked
This is-
tableau.
this
if
is
I do
a-
say so myself.
Well, it has been ages since we've spoken. It has been a long time. It has been a long time. But I remember now. I remember now. I remember now.
My.
This looks like your college dorm room.
I was about to say, it feels familiar.
This honestly has to be one of the most unpleasant places that we've ever.
I have to agree with that.
Yeah, this
The
is
fact that we're
garbage,
gonna
like,
be here
everywhere.
alone Later makes me want to throw up.
It's not good.
The vibes in this room are off the charts bad. Sister Joanna, can you say something? I'd like to
The
hear related.
vibes
Can you
are
say
not it.
anything related to the room that we're in right now?
Tina. Tina got cancered. And that's
Cancer,
a
and
big.
then she won? What happened to Tina in here? I only know about Sister Joanna.
Can you say none?
Life check. REM pod goes off in the other room.
Oh, I thought the REM pod was going off. I think my ears are just ringing.
Oh?
What's that noise?
Oh?
Oh, fuck. The REM pod's going off.
Oh, uh-oh.
Is somebody in there?
That's...
Tina?
Stop.
Piccolo, hello! How are you doing? We're watching Ghost Files. It do be spooky time. They're, in, a hospital that was run by nuns. So, they kind of catches you up.
Tina's in there. Could you make that go off again? Can you step closer to that device?
Very tired and stressed from school. I'm so sorry, Piccolo. Oh, yeah. Starting of school sucks. You'll get through it. You'll get through it.
You're gonna be up here by yourself later.
It's like midterm season, isn't it? Uh-oh.
Wicked.
Wicked. Very.
Uh-oh.
Jesus.
Pattern.
Alright, who's in here with me?
Yup. I'm so sorry, Piccolo. You're gonna do great. Piccolo, you're gonna make yourself a nice tea. Or get a glass of water if you don't like. And you're gonna relax. It's the weekend. You can chill a little bit. If you have homework to do, you can have a very specific time where you do the homework, and then the rest of the time you chill. Stress is hard.
Pinky.
I don't like
We
the,
left this
the
REM
thing.
pod in here because we were curious if it would go off when we left, and it clearly did.
Ghost Nun, hey! That's true. I have a lot to do this weekend.
Okay. Why? Why do you want us to stop?
Uh-oh.
We appear to be at
Yeah,
a bit of a
Piccolo, I feel that. I also
standstill.
have quite a few things to do this weekend. Like, after this stream, I am gonna be writing and stuff like that, but it sucks. Oh. Uh-oh.
Did you just leave?
Yo! Piccolo, thank you so much for the 6 months! Yo! Thank you so much. That's awesome. I'm sorry you have so much to do this weekend, but, like, find the times to, like, you know, like, take a breather, you know? Like, even if it's, like, an hour where you just, like, give yourself permission to do nothing, like, I find that helps, but... Yeah, I feel that. Like, I don't go to school, but, like...
I regret to say that we are going to be here individually later. I will not be spending too much time in here.
You'll spend 5 to 10 minutes up here.
No,
Yeah, I still plan to have fun. Good, good. I'm glad.
Are you excited by that? You sitting there clapping?
And also, it's spooky month. You can't...
Away.
Are you sending us away?
I would love to go away.
Yeah, like mood. This person just said stop and away. I would leave. Oh my goodness, it's the BuzzFeed Crime Boys. Yeah. So, sorry, I'll explain more about what Ghost Files is, because I just assume people know. So basically, the people who did BuzzFeed Unsolved, so Ryan and Shane, they left BuzzFeed, and they took their whole crew with them, and they made a YouTube channel called, The Watcher. And they do a bunch of stuff on The Watcher, but recently, like, the past, 3 weeks, they made Ghost Files, which is basically BuzzFeed Unsolved. Like, they go ghost hunting and everything like that. Only it's their own show. And they get to do whatever they want. So it's very, very good. This is the 3rd episode. So I highly, highly suggest going to watch it. They're just as funny, and now they get the freedom to do whatever they want. Like, definitely. Get to wear my jacket-o'-lantern knit sweater. Oh my god. You know what I've never thought of doing? Was knitting Halloween-themed things. I've just never even thought about it, because a lot of people do Christmas-themed things, and I guess in my head I was just like, I'm never doing any holiday-themed things. But I definitely should do a Halloween one.
Yeah.
Did you knit it yourself? A what?
A spider.
A spider?
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. So many made in plan, so many. Guys, the thing just said Mark. Mark is their camera guy. I need to make a commission right now. Wait, no, I need to make a commission. I mean, yeah, I do commissions.
It just said Mark.
Uh-oh.
Mark is our cameraman. What do you want with Mark?
Uh-oh.
If it said Ryan and then Shane after too.
Wants to carry Mark like a baby?
I'm carrying something.
Oh, Mark does carry.
Stop being so cryptic. What do you want to do with Mark? What?
Inside.
Oh, what? It sounds like the nun might have a crush on you, Mark.
I think it said Mark, and then it said carry, but then it said position, and then inside.
That's
I
disgusting.
think this ghost wants to be inside you. But maybe not in like a non-sexual way.
Oh, maybe a possession.
Like a possession, yeah.
I...
Do you want to be inside Mark?
It's just like how the interaction went from like, oh, maybe they made a possession. Oh, a possession. Yeah, Marky might get possessed. And Marky's just holding the camera like, I'll post the sweater in Discord. Yes, please do. Did you say that you knitted it? Did you knit it? Did you knit the sweater? I mean, I want to see it either way. But like, Mark...
I mean, it's a pretty simple question. It doesn't get more... Sandy. Okay.
Character.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna leave.
Time to
Okay.
exit the coon zone.
Bye-bye. For now.
I think someone was trying to spell cum.
Quite possibly.
And they simply spelt it wrong. Oh my god, Mark might get possessed, Mark. Exactly that. Like, he's carrying, like, this huge camera, and then, like, the people he's trying to direct are just like, you might get possessed, Mark. And Mark's just there like, bro, I just work here. Yes, I made it. Yes. About commission, I don't know what I want. Take your time, Keith. I mean, I'm not going anywhere, you know? I also made a spiderweb crochet top. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I like that. If you want to show that too, I would love to see it, because I would love to see it. I was actually like, this is just about knitting. This is kind of a tangent. This is like, because, okay, so like there's a thing that's like the pinnacle of like knitted, like success. Like if you knit this thing, it's like extremely impressive. And it's called a ring shawl. And it's a shawl, like it's a full, usually wore at like a wedding, and it's a shawl, and it's made out of lace, usually, and it's so fine that you can slip the entirety of the shawl through a wedding ring. And like, and so it's like a lacy, extremely fine shawl that would take like forever because it's lace and it's done on like super tiny needles, and it's considered like the top of like the skill list of knitter. And I want to make one, not because I want to wear it at a wedding or give it to someone for a wedding, I just to say that I made it to someone who knits and be like, I knitted a ring shawl. Like,
that's painful.
I think it'd be a cool, interesting thing. I can knit a hoodie, yeah, you can knit hoodies for sure. I've knitted myself one. I've actually knitted myself a couple sweaters with a hood. Need to get money together for the sweater you said you knit me? Yeah, fair enough. It's I heard about it, I want to make some, it's so cool. Yeah, like, I don't even think I would, like, wear it to anything. I just want to be able to say I made it. Why did you make this? Bragging rights. Exactly. It's exactly that. Just be like, because I have skills and I can.
Of the hunt.
I've never made a shawl before, so sorry.
The entire
The best reason.
As usual,
Yeah, exactly.
This will be extremely
Eric, I'm so sorry.
Do you have any final words of advice? Because we're going to be in this place alone. And I mean like alone, just one of us.
One at a time.
And there's this really like narrow staircase that goes up to the
Love
nuns' quarters. You go there alone and just sit in the dark for at least like challenge yourself to do it for a minute with your back to the darkness.
Who's there? Billy Bumble.
Because someone or something will give you a little touch on the back.
And he has the ability to make me do whatever he wants me to do, so I'm going to probably have to do that as well.
Do you have any recommendations for how we can really, I mean, if you want me to ask him
Okay,
to
I don't
do
like
that.
where this is going.
The dynamic is, yeah.
Anyways.
Eric says hi, Billy Bumble.
Thank you guys for having me. This is so nice and good luck in St.
Top is quite a bit more revealing. That's fair, Piccolo. If you're not comfortable showing yourself, that's totally fine. Like, what I meant with a picture, like,
I feel pretty
you
good
can just
about it.
show the garment itself. It doesn't have to be on you.
You and me were in the trenches. Yeah. I'll go to wherever I'm doing.
Eric's has COVID. They're upset about it.
No.
I know.
Oh no, Ash. I'm so sorry.
Guys, I'm looking at the sweaters. Oh my god, I love the pumpkin one. That is so cool.
Whoa.
Okay, and the spiderweb tank top is, like, stellar. Oh my god. That is so cool. I love that. I had a date this weekend too. Oh shoot, Eric, so you were telling me about that. Oh, do you think you could knit Keith's fire hoodie? If you have a picture of it, I can most certainly try. Oh my god, these are dope, Piccolo. These are amazing. I did it all summer 2021, fair enough. Those are so cool. I really, really like the pumpkin one. That is so cool. They're not. They're talking about character Keith. That's why there's a C exclamation mark. Anyways, Ghost Boys.
Dispatched. You just tell me where to head, Sarge.
I'm going to chime in the last 5 minutes to give you some instructions.
Okay.
Take it seriously. How about that?
I always
For
do.
yourself. For yourself.
I always do.
And before you go, just know.
I wasn't looking at that. Fair enough, Eric's.
Oh.
There's security cameras all over this place.
So I can't do my usual pervy stuff that I do on my investigation. Okay, good to know.
Don't do all the weird stuff you normally do with the dolls.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Let's go to the war room.
Oh, yeah.
The war room? Why do they have that all set up?
So here's how our solo investigations will work.
Or it's so bad, but we have no bandages. I don't think bandages would help with
of
pain,
solid
to be
alone
fair.
time in the location. Shane will go first, and at the end of his time, we'll hide a walkie-talkie in a room inside the building. Once Shane returns, he'll reveal to me the walkie-talkie location. Then it's my
I find this quite funny how they do this.
And only after radioing back to Shane with the hidden walkie-talkie will the clock start on my 20 minutes of solo investigation. Let the games begin.
So right now,
Is there a pattern if you want to check it out? Carved pullover by Emily Haver. Was it on Ravelry? Because I kind of want that.
This is, legitimately one of the more unnerving places we've been. I'll admit it.
I'm gonna memorize where these cameras are so I know to stay near them. That way if I pass out or get killed, you guys will see.
Yep. Oh, excellent. Okay, that's so cool. Maybe I'll make myself one. Oh. We'll have matching sweaters, Piccolo.
Hello, I'm a ghost hunter. Nice to meet you.
That's nice. I like that.
That's so cool, Shane.
Going.
Quite simple, Reglan with simple lace design. Yeah, it looks it, but that's cool.
No tension, just very nice.
Like, it looks like it's made with, like yarn overs and stuff like that, but it's so cool. It looks so nice.
Wallpaper is really a constant here, and I gotta say, it's a gorgeous
We'll go to bed. Have a good night, Eric. Hopefully you're not in so much pain
And
tomorrow.
that's how I know for a fact that he's a psychopath.
He really is. He's also possessed by a demon.
Hang on a sec.
True. True.
I would love to see a funny little.
I love the capture was just like Ryan, like Shane farts.
Floor above.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, I need that. Yeah, it's awesome.
Here, my name's Shane. I'm a great guy.
It's true.
Anybody hiding in the dumbwaiter?
He's just checking shit out.
I'm sure you get bored around this dusty old shithole and you want to hang out with a cool dude like me. Come say hi.
on the 3rd
Billy
floor.
Bumble, do you believe in ghosts?
Where'd my little
Yeah.
buddy go?
Yeah?
I think the
That's fair.
coolest ghost that could possibly
I
fuck
do
her right now
believe
would
in
be,
ghosts.
like,
I don't believe that these guys have ever seen one, though.
Like if I heard the scream before I saw
Yeah.
her and she just ran down the hallway at me, just going like,
What is he doing?
you know?
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm looking for ghosts.
Oh my god! Anyways.
Oh, here he is. And he's got friends.
Oh my god, there's dolls in here. What the F is that?
Get the fuck out of here. I love him.
What the F is that?
If I pick him up. He's probably full of spiders, but that's okay. Oh boy, yes.
Why the F?
What the He just decapitated a dummy, and now he's playing with the head? He just decapitated a dummy.
Oh, there's an ad. Oh, you didn't know what he was doing, just screaming down the hallway? Fair enough. I don't know. I wouldn't touch it. Not because, like, genuinely, I wouldn't not touch it because, like, of ghosts or whatever, or getting possessed. Just because it's, like, a creepy, like, fabric thing that's in a damp place. Like, it is definitely, like, full of spiders and diseases. Like, I wouldn't touch that. That's disgusting. That's so gross. Like, no thank you, actually. No. No, I'd rather not. No. No. You guys let me know when the ads are over. Well, it might.
The receptionist lady just walked by, and like she's friendly and she's very nice, but like, why did she have to come up my specific stairwell and greet me?
What?
You know?
What happened, Billy Bobo?
Oh, the reception lady just walked past me and started talking to me because she's friendly. And we kind of know each other because we stay at this place quite often. Yeah.
That's so cool. I'm so sorry, Billy Bobo. That's a big no. That's a no. Honestly, mood and same though.
Unbelievable.
They really do be in a silly, goofy mood.
You took it off. I saw how it happened.
We look like a couple of best friends here. I'm gonna leave you here, and I'm gonna go see some nuns. Okay?
I can't believe they found a Slappy doll from Ghostbusters. That's where I recognize that face from. That's what I was like. I was like looking at the doll and was like, why do I recognize what this doll is?
Fucking kill me, you know? You could do that.
No.
Just do it.
I think this is going to be the first solo where I'm going to really try and focus on not being scared, and I'm just going to explore and see what happens.
I'm going to turn my flashlight off.
I'm sure that'll go well for you, Ryan.
Maybe that kind of like chill energy will just like...
That's what I'm saying, Tori. You don't need to touch them. They're fine. Just leave them be. Why would you touch the dolls?
Or they'll tackle me through drywall.
This is about, I think, as scary as you can make it for yourself. Facing down a hallway. Because what's going on down there, you know? Who's there? We just don't know.
I love how they're trying to like slowly zoom in with the editing, but it just simply wasn't working.
I'm coming for ya!
I know my spooky dolls. I'm glad for it because I apparently don't.
Particularly, I think nun ghosts are very scary. Just the fact that if you devote your life to God and you can't even get into heaven, what hope do I have, you know?
This really does look like sort of
I'd be pissed.
little nest up here.
I'd feel ripped off.
Ring the bell, let them know you're here.
Oh yeah. Nuns! It's me, Shane. Oh, that's quite nice.
You got 3 minutes left, so... Get in there and start talking to that ghost.
Uh-oh.
Roger. I'm entering the room with the horny ghost. This was the ghost that wanted to make sweet, sweet love to our cameraman, Mark. And can you blame her?
It's me. Ya boy.
Here. Feel free to reach out and touch me. Come say hello. I'm gonna be quiet now. Fuck me up, All right? Come on, sisters. Here we go.
I'm so excited to eat fast food after this. It's like really the only thing getting me through this.
He's just like, bro, I'm so excited for
Scared
McDonald's.
think
This is
about
gonna be
those
awesome.
Sweet nuggets.
Okay, nuns.
I don't know why I find that so funny.
Roger that. I was just basking, but I I'll do it again.
Oh, if you already did it, then no worries. No need to extra bask.
I'm good basking. Double dip. This one I'm just really
No fear.
Oh, nuns, I'm basking. Look at me bask, nuns. Oh, I'm basking. Fetch me. Possess me. Murder me. And that at time. Okay.
They have impeccable timing. Okay.
Really bummed we only saw one bat tonight. They're little
You guys saw
squeaks,
multiple bats.
and they eat a lot of bugs, which is important.
Uh-oh.
Ryan's gonna be mad. I think I broke some of his ghost machine.
Oh,
Gonna
no.
go. Hi, buddy.
Yeah, I heard you drop something.
Huh?
Sounded like you dropped something.
No, I don't know anything about that. Anyway, I think this motion detector was broken when I picked it up. Yeah, this thing is busted. Really nice, honestly.
Me when I break something.
Oh, boy,
Yeah, I just found it, dude. It was broken. Weird.
Oh my fucking god, man! You're gonna cry like a baby up there.
Cool.
What? I know we like to joke.
Oh my god. Yeah, put a hand on the shoulder makes it feel more sincere.
I saw a nun.
I was watching you the whole time.
Then you saw the nun. You probably saw the nun.
There was no
Very scary lady.
Nothing.
Okay, well, I'll let you get geared up and I'll go have a hot cocoa with you.
Sounds great. I think I'm so overstimulated right now that I'm just like shutting down because I'm like weirdly zen.
Yeah, I mean, I know I always do the thing where I'm like, it's
Ryan does actually look like effed out right now. Like he looks like really zoned.
Please go. We gotta get out of here. Go. Just go. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay. Go.
I don't think I've ever seen Ryan look so happy when like with the thing. Like he usually looks so scared.
Christ.
My vengeance.
Oh my god. I could taste it.
Ugh.
My fear. I'm
Stronger than my fear. I am not my fear. I am stronger than my fear.
Quarters. It seems like a good time to share two strange things that we caught on the audio recorder in this room when it was empty.
Okay, yeah, that's very much a scream, and that's a little terrifying.
Uh-oh, the zenness is starting to wear off. And I suspect it will completely wear off by the time I go into these awful nun quarters.
That's nice to see. Oh. Where's he going? Where's he going?
Okay, where's this walkie?
Yeah, that really wasn't okay. That was a very
went
distinct
straight up
scream.
It's so fun. I feel like the nuns' quarters.
I have the walkie. Okay, your journey begins now.
I know you're going into the horny nuns' room, but why don't you go back to the other rooms, because I find those more unsettling.
Go in there, turn your light off.
Actually, don't you, for the rest of the time in the nuns' quarters, no lights.
My vengeance.
Okay, he's humping toward the camera.
My vengeance.
Okay.
What? Why? Why?
No lights now. Fuck you!
This okay. Well, that was rude, but that is the command I have given.
Stand in that corner in the dark for 2 minutes.
For 2 minutes. Starting now. Hello,
Like the
nun.
longest
My
2
name
minutes
is
of his
Ryan.
life.
I would tell you my last name, but that's none your business. You know what I mean?
It is nice to see him on here. Also, just nice to see the whole building. We got some orbs going on over here. A lot of orb activity. You'd think it's just dust, but those are people who died.
I don't want to see you, Joanna. So I do want you to know that if you do show yourself, I'm gonna fight you.
If you try hard enough, you can catch them and absorb their power. That's what I like to do.
I'm gonna do.
I believe that, Shane. Like, actually 100% not
This
sarcastic.
place is objectively very creepy. It may be the creepiest place we've ever been. I think it's possibly fair to say.
Almost weirdly relaxing. I mean, I hated it, but it's not my favorite thing to do.
You do that, Shane.
Congratulations on your 2 minutes. So
Nasty, a nasty man.
Hey, let's go to the Garrett room.
Hey Ryan.
Garrett room.
Yes.
This is gonna sound kind of crazy, but no more flashlights for the rest of your walkthrough.
Absolutely not.
I guess it's just kind of a challenge I'm throwing down, but if you don't want to meet the challenge, then
Okay.
Isn't that like actively dangerous?
Challenge.
it's a baby.
I'll tell you what. I'll do that for the last 10 minutes. How about that?
I'll take it.
I feel like it would be like dangerous to walk around without a flashlight because it's quite dark.
A lot of dancing. I find the dancing.
What the F was that, Ryan? Where did that come from? Billy Bumble, did you hear that?
I did hear that.
That's not okay. Ooh, it shows when they filmed this. So they filmed this in March. Wow. Ryan on his Joker arc. Yeah, for real. That's kind of interesting. Like, that's how long it took for them to make this video. This was filmed in March. That's kind of fun. Huh.
Mark this year.
Yeah.
Okay, now he's stomping.
Oh.
It's just sort of...
Is there anything in here?
He's like going crazy.
You're asking me to do a lot of things here, pal.
I think isn't that his job? Well.
Like a little baby and cradle it.
No.
Definitely not gonna do that, but I will go stand by the horrible pigeon.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't touch the pigeon. It's probably empty on the other side, I'm not gonna lie.
Every single room looks like shit. Every toilet full of shit.
Vibes were not great in there, leaving that room.
Did you pick up the pigeon and cradle it like a little baby?
No, that doesn't seem very healthy or sanitary.
Yeah.
And you passed.
Okay, go visit the ventriloquist dummy.
Where's that? Ugh.
I think he found it.
I don't like this.
Let's rewind a bit. In Shane's solo investigation, he
Yeah, I was about to say.
head on the
What?
body, but somehow,
Yeah, I was just about to say. Yeah, like the dummy's head was fixed. Wait, hold on. Yeah, like.
let's rewind a bit.
No.
No, but that's not the point. Like when Shane left the dummy, he didn't put the head back on. He just kind of like left it on the thing, like to where it, like if you had picked up the head would pop right off. Like
Yeah.
there was nothing attaching. But like he's lifting it right now, and it's and the head and the body.
Okay.
That it really isn't actually. I am not okay.
In Shane's solo investigation, he laid the dummy's head on the body, but somehow, despite nobody touching or fixing the dummy, when I pick up the dummy in my solo investigation, the head is inexplicably fully connected.
Does he just like not register that?
Is this your king?
What the fuck is he doing?
Is this your king?
He's like holding it by the neck, and it's not like it, and like it's not pop. What the f?
This looks like a scene from Hamlet.
Hello?
What are you doing to that dummy, buddy?
Oh, there's the head.
Anybody here with me right now?
I think he's just amusing himself to forget about ghosts. This is what he does now.
Is there
Hi.
anybody here with me right
I'm so excited for the debrief of this episode, specifically for this part.
What was that?
This is why you don't mess with dolls, for real.
Turn off all lights.
But I still have a dummy head.
That's bullshit.
I wouldn't walk around.
Ryan, well, how about you bring it all home?
Are you sure they haven't met ghosts now? Yeah.
Oh, well, ghosts, it's time for me to take a shit. Where the fuck is this bathroom?
Find that toilet, Daddy.
Aha!
Shane? Shane? What the F? What the F? Why'd you say that?
Where the fuck is this bathroom?
Find that toilet, Daddy.
Alright, Shane.
Aha!
Shane says some really sus things sometimes, I think.
He really does.
Actually pretty scary in here with no flashlight.
It's like super
that's
dark,
that
dude.
one. Maybe he's doing it.
Is there anything in here with me I regret to ask? Because it's very fucking quiet. I'm quite nervous, actually.
There's hand sanitizer. That's
What about
quite
the thing that
funny,
said,
actually.
"Hi to Andrew in here. Why are you haunting a bathroom? It's just an odd choice, that's all I'm saying. Don't take it personally.
I love this place. I'm gonna buy it.
Yay!
I think Shane just says things. Like, he has no filter, you know? And he has impulse thoughts, and then every time he has an impulse thought, he says, yeah, F it, let's go. We ball.
Yeah, I could do that.
What's happening?
That was really good.
that was really funny with the GoPro.
Shadows.
I don't know what's going on now.
But I am the shadows.
He's the king of the castle right now.
The shadows belong to me!
Look at that. Have you ever seen more confidence? Look at this man.
The shadows belong to me!
I don't know what he's saying right now. It's probably nonsense.
Meet me here!
He's stomping.
Right here. You think darkness is your ally?
Give us a stomp.
You're wrong.
Oh, okay. Well.
Okay, Ryan, that's time.
You did it!
I think I just emotionally shut down that entire time.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's so cool for
Now
you.
that it's over.
Demon
I
is
think
happy
it's
with
all
his
starting to kind of,
human friend. Demon is happy with his human friend.
All the things that you did and the things that you saw.
No,
Guys, I
more
get
just
fast
like all
food
the
now.
fear I was feeling,
Get
so
some
now I just
cheeky
wanna go.
nuggies.
Okay. Well, I think these nerds about to hit the road.
Time for some
Let's get
cheeky nuggies. Let's
Yeah,
go.
Let's do that.
Oh yeah, they called us nerds.
They called us nerds, remember? Nasty.
Oh my god, they called them
Once a
nerds.
hospital built for a charitable cause, St. Ignatius now serves as a hell hotel for ghosts. Did we actually capture voices in the nuns' quarters? Did we have a beer with Rose? Did we get roasted by a childish ghost in the bathroom? Our job as investigators is to collect and present questions, possibilities.
I'm really excited for the debrief of this episode, for real.
Belongs with you.
But gas, Kara fan art though. I shall make fan art of
Saint
Demon
Ignatius
protecting
Hospital
human.
Can
Yes.
now be locked away
Yes, do.
in the ghost files.
Yes, do. Please, I would love that. I love it when people make art. Okay, that's the end. I don't think there's anything. Oh, fine, there is.
Hey everybody, hope you enjoyed that episode of Ghost
We
Files.
did.
If you haven't heard, we'll be answering your questions and breaking down evidence a little bit more on our weekly after show.
Yeah.
every
Okay, that's
Wednesday.
they're just talking about
Ghost Files.
the debrief, and we're gonna watch the debrief when it comes out. Well, we're gonna watch the debrief on Friday with the other episode when it comes out. So next Friday. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, I got a gifted sub. That's so cool for me.
Oh my goodness.
Billy Bumble,
Okay.
did you enjoy that?
Yeah, I did. It was very enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoyable? Yep.
Uh-huh.
That's a word. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
And yes, and I think though I must sleep now.
Okay,
though,
that is fair.
'cause
Have
it is-
a good night,
it is-
Billy Bumble.
yeah. Good night.
Bye. What was your
Bye.
question? If not, bye-bye. If not ghosts, what do you think is going on? Most of the stuff that's going on there, I think the same thing as Shane. There is, like, a lot of explanations for a lot of stuff that happens, in their stuff, like, the fact that, like, they are with a crew of people, and, like, yeah, I'm sure the crew people try to be as quiet as possible all the time, but people just kind of make noises, and you can't always tell where the noise is coming from. Things move. Like, there's obviously could be any number of animals in a place like that, and people wouldn't know. Like, you know, there's, like, a lot of explanation for that. The doll, I gotta admit, is quite creepy, and I would love to hear what they talk about in the debrief about it. But yeah, like, yes, I do believe that ghosts, exist and are real, but I think they're a lot rarer than what we think they are, like, according to ghost shows and everything like that. And I also think that a lot of the stuff that we have to detect ghosts, are not actually how ghosts should be detected. Especially with, like electromagnetism and everything like that, which has been proven that electromagnetism, which people are just like, oh, ghosts need that to communicate, when scientists have actually found out that that high of electromagnetism actually messes with your brain and causes hallucinations. And, you know? But anyways, so there's this person that we, who do we want to raid? So, there's two people that, so I want to kind of continue the spooky train. You, Judas, hello! I went to the doctor, and all I did, suck breath from my neck. Now we'll go see Dr. Akula. Hi, how are you doing? Oh my god. It's a very good joke. Very, very, very good. I'm sorry, you've come at right at the end of the stream. I'm sorry, we finished watching Ghost Files. We're actually going to... I kind of want to continue the spooky train, though, because it's October, and we were just doing spooky. So you guys get to choose. We can raid Broken Admin. Broken Admin is a ghost hunter. He is, I think, also watching some spooky videos today. Let me see. Yeah, so he watches stuff where, like, creepy things happens, like doors opening on by themselves and everything like that, and he kind of, like, talks about, like, if he thinks it's, a ghost or not. Or we can watch, Arsenal. Arsenal is doing a D&D campaign, but specifically the Curse of, Sharid. It's the vampire one. It's the vampire one. Okay, I'm guessing Broken Admin is the one you guys want to go for. Okay, cool. We'll watch Broken Admin. I'm glad I could watch a bit of your stream tonight. Good night. Have a good night, Piccolo. I believe that creature of spirit exists, but I'm not sure I believe they were ever human. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I think it's spelled that way. I just, like, I've heard it said before, and I just don't remember how it's actually said. Doesn't matter. We're rating Broken Admin. Yeah. He's a ghost hunter. He watches spooky videos and kind of gives his, like, professional opinion on them, which is kind of cool. So if you guys want to continue the spooky train, we've rated him a bunch of stuff before, and he's genuinely extremely entertaining. And I'll probably be in that chat for a while. But, just warning that it's also spooky things. I'm just watching the video that's, like, happening right now, and I'm, like, not okay with the vibes. The vibes are simply not okay. Okay, anyway. Again, spelling it out phonetically like that does not help me at all. Because that's what dyslexia is. It simply means that I don't have phonetic prowess. I have to hear it said. Yeah, okay. I will see you guys most likely tomorrow. If I don't see you guys on my own stream, I'll be on Cakebird's stream. They're most likely going to be streaming on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe to their channel. It's Cakebird on YouTube. And yeah. Alright. Bye! Thanks for coming. Bye!